Yeah, 5e is a lot better. I wouldn't have switched out 3.5 if it wasn't for 5e. But I'd still play 3.5 though.
Oh yeah, I still play 3.5. I'm in the 3.5 game right now.
I know Jay showed me his character sheet. You guys are doing Pathfinder feats though.
Huh? Yeah, we're combining some of the stuff out of Pathfinder that's better.
Are you using the crafting from Pathfinder?
Yes, the item crafting.
Yeah, much better there. 3.5 crafting is leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah. See, I don't like XP as a resource.
I like it if because one of my favorite house rule I had is one of my DM gave us this soul gem where we could store XP and use it.
Yeah. That is where it becomes an acceptable resource, is when you have ways to get it other than
Using your own, I mean.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I apologize for my tardiness.
You better.
My family arrived with dinner for me.
Surprise!
Yeah. So I was like, oh, hi, everybody. At 7 o'clock when my game starts.
You didn't announce it to them, though, right? So that they didn't know.
No, I did announce to them. They did not know. So it was kind of like oh, well, don't want to be rude.
Love you guys, but can you leave it here?
Thanks for the enchiladas.
They look awesome.
Alright, well, let me see. I still don't see Bubba online.
Jay, you need to enable us to see each other's webcam.
That's something that I have to do?
We check.
Yeah. You have to enable it on your end. Otherwise, we can just see ourselves. And as much as I like looking at my pretty face, I want to share it with the world too. Or all 2.5 viewers this thing gets.
I do not see this anywhere.
I got 1.3 right now, I think. Yeah, I'm a little below average right now, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I have to join because I'm one of your avid viewers.
You are. Without you, I'm not in 2.3 anymore.
I forgot.
I'll have
Oh,
to
man.
Playing, so
Look at that pretty map. Isn't it pretty?
it is.
Pretty map.
Marshall, you remember Anphillia, correct?
Anphillia?
Play with us on Neverwinter Nights?
I remember Neverwinter Nights.
Okay. You probably played with us.
I remember Jake.
You remember what?
But I don't remember the name.
It was the roleplay server that me and Tom played on a lot. Why is it not showing me in the chat menu? On your stream. Hold on.
Oh, it takes time.
Oh man, I forgot I had webs.
Oh yeah.
You're about to gamble them all away.
Ooh wee.
Damn it. Okay, let me find this. Chat tech? Is that what I'm looking for? Because it's on that. Okay, hold on. Video avatar, yeah, okay, blah blah blah. Yeah. All I have is I want to receive from others and I want to broadcast to others.
Enable those.
See, these are movable avatar video screens, player controlled, video bandwidth, medium, Roll20, web, RTC, Chrome, blah, blah, blah. That's all done. I don't know why it would not be working.
It's working on Tom's game.
Yeah.
I signed up for one shot at one point, and there was something messed up with that server, so we had to switch to a different remade game and just change everything.
Hold on one second, Amp. because when you talk, we're getting
Jake.
feedback through Jake, and it sounds like a teacher from Charlie Brown.
Hold on. I've got to he hasn't been turned down yet. He's at, like,
Okay.
That's why.
There you go. You should be fixed.
Okay.
Back and talk now.
Okay. I was signing up for a one shot at one point, and there was something messed up with that particular server, so we had to go back to one of the DM's old games, and that Roll20 server worked. It was really weird.
For the video.
Yeah.
It's weird. Let's see, Warcaster.
Can you reset anything, maybe, Jay?
Reset your face.
You can try. It won't. I tried.
I'm trying to get something going here. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Hold on one moment. I guess I will send a message to my brother since I do not see what's going on with him. He said something about he wanted to steal somebody's flag and armor, and I was like, okay, well, don't forget about D&D at 7, and now here we are.
The tone of voice. Ah! There we go! It's working! You fixed it! Jay!
That's because I left. I left, and now it's working.
Oh, really? Well, that's bad.
That's how we fix it all the time.
Jay, just leave. Yeah! Yeah!
There he is!
I see you! You see me? Because I see him!
I can't hear you talking.
Wait 1 second here. I don't know that I want people to see me.
No.
Yeah,
No,
you're perfectly alright.
you're the DM
Leave
now.
that beautiful face on there.
We want to see you.
Let me see what's going on here.
I want to look at you. And
Actually, you know what? It's not going to do any good. Forgive me for 1 second because you're going to hear me talking on TeamSpeak as well as on Discord.
I'm not on TeamSpeak.
I'm not either.
I'm going to fetch my brother. I'm just saying you're going to hear something that does not relate to you guys.
Good luck.
I'm just saying that aren't you the one that always tells me push to talk, push to talk, push to talk, push to talk?
I am on push to talk. That's kind of the point. But
Jake.
my push to talk is the same in both programs.
I see everyone but Jake now,
I will
And
reply
not.
to you.
I'm here.
but I don't see your face.
Well, you'll have to wait a minute because I'm still in the middle of typing.
Waiting again? Really?
I don't see anything.
This better be good.
I don't see nesting either.
Tom, are you joining us? Alright, I'm going back over to Discord then.
Disconnected.
I don't know if he said he was or wasn't joining us, to be honest.
No, I mean, if he doesn't, we got plenty of players.
Disconnected.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I wanted to keep it to like 4 to 5 anyway. I mean, I really want Bubba to play because he has not had but like one D&D experience.
And a goblin thief is going to be awesome.
That would be really funny. I thought that was hilarious.
Armin's quest all over again.
Yeah, Harmony Quest was funny as hell.
So Jake, I can see JD, I can see Amp, but I can't see you.
I see Jake.
Really?
He's currently not at his computer. He's about to be though. What are you wearing? Like a Rasta hat?
Me?
Yeah. What is
My
that?
whole wife with lots of food.
Beanies.
Is that where you had your weed at?
Hey, how do y'all know where I had my weed at? What?
That's
Wait,
a good one.
never mind.
Reconnect. Aha! I got a Marshall. I got a Jake. I got everyone. It's
Yep, I'm coming in. Just give me 1 second here.
hey, there's Tom.
All right. While we're waiting for Tom to get in here, I'm actually gonna go grab a whiskey.
Can I have some?
You certainly can. Just come get it.
I'll go.
I got plenty. As a matter of fact, if you're coming to get some, I'll break out the good whiskey. I've got a 12-year Glenfiddich upstairs that I save for special occasions.
I am gonna be going this way soon. I've got some planned vacation going your way.
Wait, which way?
I hope you got room at your place, because that was my expenses were planned that way.
We got a whole basement, dude. Cassie likes you already because she's an extremist liberal. So
Yes!
like, that and a French Canadian are like
Canadians.
same thing.
We are extremist liberals. We elect them.
The only difference between you and her is she likes guns.
I can learn. I can learn. No.
I think
Tell you
it's a
what.
requirement to be an American is to like guns.
That's
No,
what it says
no,
on the
that's-
sign when you pass Canada.
I mean, I'm moderate and I like guns a lot. So
He says, I'm moderate and I like guns a lot.
Well, you don't have to like guns. I mean, it's one of those things where I personally have met very few people around where I live that do not appreciate a firearm.
I don't hate
I'm
guns.
indifferent towards them.
Yeah, and see, that's what I mean. Like indifference. That's okay. And honestly, I don't really mind if you don't like them. I respect that. It's not like I'm gonna like break it out and wave it around you and be like, you have to like my gun.
Point it at me and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable.
see, this is
about it."
if you
That's
replace
dumb.
the word gun with another word, it becomes a sexual matter. Or a
I'm gonna
sexual-
break it out and wave it at you and yell, you have to. Never mind, we're not going.
Yes, but see,
I need whiskey. I will be back in just one moment, and then we will get started.
I will pour maple syrup on everything you show me.
But while I am getting the whiskey, if you guys have an idea as to like an avatar that you want to use for your token, please go ahead and either drop me a link or send me the image in Discord. If you do not have a token maker, and I will make a rounded token for use so that I can drop it on this board to assign it to your character sheet.
All right.
So while I'm getting the whiskey, if y'all want to go ahead and start with that, and then when I get back, we'll get into some of the nitty gritty details and start working on like, you know, I'm assuming nobody has like a character completely hashed out at this point, right?
The only thing I'm missing is the backstory.
Potentially.
But I thought that way, if I get a jump start on this, I could help you. That's the only reason I did it.
We'll do a little bit of time working on like backstories and stuff. As far as the only thing that I recommend keeping a secret is whether you did or did not commit the crime that landed you on this island. Because the thing about Anphillia and the people that you're going to have the most interactions with are going to be obviously other slaves. So when dealing with other slaves on this island, it's not a bad thing to have been convicted of murdering 15 people when dealing with like a half orc that has no idea if you did or didn't do it. But if you go walking around, you're like, oh yeah, well I really didn't do it. I was accused and it wasn't me. Then he's not gonna, you get what I'm saying? It's like the street cred thing.
I'm not gonna respect you.
So I personally,
I thought everybody in prison was innocent.
well, I mean, well, you got me there. But I want to know as a GM whether you share it with the other players or not is entirely up to you. I think it would be fun to watch it hash out in role play scenarios. So if it were me and I were playing, I would keep it a secret until it became relevant, and I would hash it out in a role play scenario just for the fun of it. But it's entirely up to you whether you want to share that information with the other characters or not. But me as a GM, I want to know what it was that you were convicted of and whether you did or did not do it.
I'm just,
Very
if I am in prison, I am innocent.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I slew the
But,
man.
but once I get
Almost
out,
done.
it might be a different story.
Well, I mean, if you had been acquitted, then you could write a book about it like OJ. Oh, wait, that wasn't what his book was about, was it?
If not read it.
He's going to die with a guilty conscience. That's a sad thing.
Or he's dying in the process. I'm just looking at the dog for hours.
Yeah, he's a puppy.
So cute.
He's more interested in the keyboard, though. I think I might have alt-tabbed out of the game. Or refreshed him. I'm not sure what's happening.
we lost you. Oh.
Yeah, he's pushing buttons. He doesn't like to be held. He would rather explore than be held.
Puppies. I'll go get a drink as well.
Now, isn't it kind of hard to be a cleric without the, or you can be any alignment, huh?
What now?
Cleric alignment.
Oh, in 5e,
Yes.
in 5e, you just you don't have to really worship a deity. Your alignment really, your alignment is more of a role playing thing. So it's very possible to have a lawful good cleric that casts blight. Your main concern is your domain. Did that pop up? It doesn't look like it did.
Did what pop up?
I tried to. How do I add a photo in Discord? It's not working for me.
Drag and drop.
Yeah, I'd try drag and drop, but I don't know.
I tried drag and drop and it didn't seem
Do
to
you save
work.
it beforehand?
Oh yeah.
That's what I did.
Mm,
What's the format?
JPEG.
Out of ideas.
Well, okay.
There it
I
is.
can't help you.
All right, JD.
Yes, sir.
I am flying from the South Trader back to land the small bird in the newly formed built base. I changed it up a little bit again, and then I'm jumping on, so it won't take another couple minutes.
Okay, man. Maybe.
I'm in Discord also, John. I'll get out of here in a second so I don't cross over. I'm in TeamSpeak and Discord, guys. Give me a second.
Unforgivable.
I hate you already.
I'm back up to 11,000 coins, so I'm almost ready to buy another Taru.
I think I've got about 10K. Of course, I also am running around in a orange jumpsuit, so.
I don't buy anything, dude. I'm a junk salesman. Earlier today, me and John were bringing a car over, and it got snagged in the water. I was trying to go low, and it started to pull the damn Taru underwater. I, of course, did pull it out, but that was some scary shit. There are some people on that South Island, South Trader. If you fly over that, JD, I suggest you go curve south over the water and then come up underneath, because there's AI that continually shoot at us.
Okay. All right, I got Turin set up. All right, there's Matthew Mantrell. Hold on. All right, you should be good to go. Nesting, check and see if you can move that token.
I need to know what everybody's going to be, too.
Not move.
That's part of what we're discussing when you get in here.
Okay. I want to be a midget orc.
Why will it not let me edit? Hold on, wait. I think I know what I've done wrong. Bam, now try
Movable.
it. All right, cool deal. I am exceptionally new. How did I save his picture now? Well, let me save. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I did. So I am exceptionally new to Roll20 for GMing. So if something gets all kinds of wacky,
We'll yell at you
takes me a minute.
until you fix it.
I will ask for assistance from the people that have actually successfully used Roll20.
Don't worry, we'll be here providing moral support. Like I said, yelling and cussing at you.
That Jay is there to hear you yelling at him.
Because there's worse things.
You are streaming my Stars Without Numbers game, aren't you? I mean, they're used to me fucking up while GMing.
Well, not really. It's not you fucking up. You literally saved my life at all costs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he didn't have to give you that last one.
I'm pretty sure I was like seeing my PC dying, and I was like, okay, so what can I re-roll now? And then Jake's like, okay, wait, I'm gonna give this NPC all the pluses I can, and if you're still dead, well, you're dead. But if not, you're safe.
If you're still dead, well then, whoops.
Well,
I thought this was gonna be fun, but instead I'm just gonna murder you.
I had fun. It's just the dice was wearing me down at some point, but I had fun. I RP'd it all out with Nathan. Sorry.
I'm glad you had fun, because there at the end of the session when everybody was like blah, I was like, well shit, I guess I sucked at it.
No, I was legit tired for real. Like, that's all there was, and wary of the dice rolling ones for me.
Yeah.
You know.
See if he can move you.
Who's you?
You.
That's me.
The other player with the token.
I cannot select it.
What the shit ass? Oh, I forgot to do the same thing over again.
Yeah, that might be the problem.
Now.
Now I can move it.
Well, I would send Bubba a message, but he's offline even on Discord, so I guess we're just going to have to press on, and he will either catch up if he so chooses, or he can bow out if he so chooses. I guess that's entirely up to him. I'd like to have him in the game, but I also do not want to force him into playing if he does not want to.
Well, he sounded really interested in playing, so he may be late at work or something. Or he might have just forgotten about it. Or he might be a drunken stupor.
That's possible. I'm thinking more than likely it's he might be flying home. I know that he was. Well, I thought his El Paso trip got extended longer.
Yeah, he said it did. He said he'd definitely be able to play this Wednesday because he got extended.
That's right.
But the only problem with having Bubba on is if he can't make it, hopefully we're not in a spot where we have to have him.
Well, the good thing about that, and I thought of that myself, the good thing about that, if he plays a goblin like he wanted to, then it would not be beyond reason that your goblin scampers off and gets into some shenaniganery and then returns.
Are goblins a playable class? Race?
Yeah, they are.
Yes, in Volo's Guide to Monster, it does have evil humans. Everything in Volo's Guide is usable.
Legit.
I don't have any of those. I'm sticking to players.
Okay. There's some pretty good stuff in there, but honestly, like,
But I don't have them, so it makes it harder.
if you printed Goliath, yeah, I can't find a PDF copy of this. I bought mine and read it. And I actually
Volo's?
bought it early. Yeah.
I don't think they've released a PDF copy except for Roll20 because they were working with Roll20 to get it fully integrated. And I think the PDF will come from Roll20 after they get everything fully integrated.
And I'm not spending $50 on the Roll20 integration when I spent $50 to pre-order the book and have it delivered.
Well, yeah, I read the book.
Hey, Jay, I messed up. I only have 3 cantrips.
Yeah.
I sent you my my Mythweaver sheet.
I'm sorry, but as per table rule, you've already been caught cheating and your character's dead. Reroll.
All right, I'm going to re-roll, and this one's going to be Matthew Mantrell, spelled a little bit different, but
1 T, not 2.
yeah. But everything else is the exact same except for I messed up and yeah.
Trying to get extra cantrips, unforgivable.
Well, I thought Warcaster gave you a cantrip, but apparently it doesn't.
What gives you a cantrip? I couldn't hear that.
I thought Warcaster gave me a cantrip to use with its,
Oh no, that's
spell.
Magic Initiate. You want that though? I was gonna go for that with the Bard, and select 1 level 1 spells and 2 cantrips out of any class.
See, I'll be doing that when I get a feat again.
Yeah,
Because-
get like what's the Warlock cantrip again?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's the thing that's better than any archer.
The I win button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! It's getting out of my beanie.
They made that stuff scale up. So didn't they make it scale up in 5e2, where like every time you level? No, it's like every 3 levels after level 1, you get like
an extra rate.
Yeah, it's like an extra D10 on the damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Cast that shit at maximize.
Healer was going to
Eldritch
pick that
level
up and
10.
then 2d10 and ranged.
Eldritch Blast, they went back and fixed it where it only counts your Eldritch Blast or your Eldritch or your Warlock levels. But then they went back and did it again, so now it counts all of your class levels when you're figuring out its damage.
Yeah, but even as a bard, magical secrets always count as a bard spell.
Yeah. Same with the feat magic amplitude or
Yeah, it's
whatever
like
it
they
is.
didn't even need to fix it because they had like prepared for it by writing it down in the feat itself.
Mm-hmm. But people were saying, well, they're
Yeah, so at 11th level, you're throwing out 3 beams of 1d10 as a cantrip.
Yep. Goodbye, vicious mockery. Good night.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast is pretty fucking powerful.
But even the mage cantrip like Ice Blast and Fire Blast are still a D8.
Firebolt is a D10.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it's
And it
fire.
And it has a chance of catching things on fire.
Still,
Firebolt is
energy-wise,
a
it's
great
not as
spell.
good as Eldritch, but still, damage-wise, it's equivalent.
It's a great
Oh,
spell.
and they added Firebolt in now, so I can just drag and drop. Thank goodness. I'm almost finished with everything, like
All right, so
converting it over.
nesting. What are you going to be playing?
A Paladin of Vengeance, Half Elven.
Oh, you get a cantrip then, don't you?
Nope.
Oh, it's only elves. High elves get the cantrip.
I get the Fey resistances, and that's it. I guess I'm not even a Paladin of Vengeance yet. I'm just a Paladin of Mistra.
Fair enough. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Throwing a loop in there, huh?
Hey,
She's-
that's
she's-
my deity.
She's recently back from the dead, and you've already taken up as a paladin of her.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is going to take up her cause?
I know she has a ranger, order too.
They're Dove Falcon Hand?
I
No.
believe so.
No.
Dove
Mystic,
also shows a Mistra.
Yeah, she's a daughter of Mistra.
yes.
Or
But
chosen.
name is different.
But did die,
Is it your mama?
did
No, no, no,
Dove
no, no.
die in the spell plague though? I know she was around for part of 4th edition, but I don't know if she was around for 5th.
I haven't heard of Dove dying yet.
I thought some of the chosen did die. I know
Yeah,
Elminster came close to going batshit insane.
Well, he did, but I'm pretty sure that Dove Falcon Hand was there at the end of the Sundering book that Elminster was in. Yeah, there's no death date on her. She's still around.
Still alive. Well, the chosen are immortal essentially, so
Yeah, the order of the shooting star is
I thought that was Illustrial's thing.
that is Illustrial's thing. Mm-hmm.
I can just Paladin. I will not be of Latender or Tyr though.
You can be whatever you want, man.
Hey, be a paladin of Mistra. That's freaking awesome.
I dig it.
I love that idea.
That was
No,
the
I think
plan.
it's a really cool idea. It's just I've never heard that before, which is why I was asking.
There
I
is
was
an
like,
order of Paladins of Mistra. Ancestral.
From what?
Yes, it's gone back then. The Knights of the Mystic Fire.
Really?
Yes.
That's second edition.
Yes. Saying it's recent.
I was not around for all that.
Can
That
I pull
is
from that?
That is out of yeah, I mean, sure, you could be reawakening the order, I guess, because we're in 5e timeline, right? Or are we in 3?
Yeah, we're gonna do this in a recent timeline. I'm gonna explain everything once we kind of get. I guess now might be as good a time as any. Hold on one second. Let me write down real fast. Did you have a specialization on your wizard?
Yeah, but it doesn't really count for anything until second level. But my tradition's going to be evocation.
Okay, so a couple of things to get out real fast while we're sitting here. I'm relatively. I try to be consistent with the rules, and I try to be right the first time. So I might have to pause to look something up. If I do that, I'm going to try to be consistent about it. If something ends up being an issue consistently, then we can address it as players and GM to make it suitable for both parties. I want the experience itself to be a fun, like we're going to tell a story and we're all going to have fun being a part of it. I'm not a mechanics-driven GM. I believe that the rules are in place for a reason, and I'm planning on following them. But we're going to play in a very loose kind of critical role styling, especially since there's more people than I was expecting originally.
So we're going to be playing by that old rule of you follow the rules until the game's no longer fun, right?
Yeah, well, we're all here to have fun, so it would be absolutely pointless to be ridiculous. Now, that being said, that does not mean that you are invincible. That does not mean that you are immortal, and that does not mean that if you do something that I think is tactically moronic, that your character will not die for it. That does not mean that your character cannot be brought back at a very expensive cost, but that's not to say that you're dead and that's done and fuck you, reroll. So that's not what I'm about. I'm really excited about this. Neverwinter Nights back in the day, the Anphillia server, the roleplay server was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun on it, and this is kind of like a homebrew take on the island of Anphillia. A lot of this is based in the actual module from Neverwinter Nights, but it is not going to be 100% based on the module from Neverwinter Nights. I cannot in any way completely replicate the Neverwinter Nights video game module of Anphillia to D&D pen and paper. There was a lot on there, but if this campaign turns into a long-term campaign, which I'm hoping that it will, there's probably not enough on this island to keep you guys busy. So I'm going to keep us on the island as long as I can, because as long as we're on the island, it is my borrowed world. It is not my creation. I borrowed it from someone else, and I added my own tweaks and my own fun house to it. So nothing to do with the Anphillia name. It belongs to me. So I want to get that out like way ahead of time, and especially not just for you guys, but for like the streamer's sake. The Anphillia fan base was insane, and if they saw the word Anphillia on Twitch and they go ape shit and start watching, and they say like, "Oh well, frickin' the Suman Valley was much bigger than that," well, I'm really sorry. I'm not sorry.
We welcome those comments.
Do it. So
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not
Come
sorry.
tell us how we're doing it wrong.
So
I will do my best not to correct you on anything at all. I'll keep my mouth shut since I know this module very well. I'm just glad you're doing it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole lot of fun. The backstory behind Anphillia, and you especially, Tom, because I think Marshall played with us a little bit, but he doesn't seem to recall it too much. So you especially. Oh, he didn't? Oh, damn.
No, it was Zignif.
Oh. Well, you especially, you're going to see some of the names like you. I'm sure you see the map. I made that map today. Isn't it pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pretty map, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're
not anywhere yet. We're not anywhere yet.
Okay. Glory,
But
I love it, man.
yeah, you're gonna come across some names, and you're gonna know where some specific places are. And I'm gonna give you an example. Hope Canyon. No spoilers.
Mhm. No, I won't say anything but old shit balls.
No spoilers. It would be at that point. It would be okay for you if I can't remember. Did you decide what you were gonna play?
Well, I want to know what everybody else is playing because I do have something in mind.
All right. Currently, I meant to ask Marshall what he was playing earlier. Marshall.
I'm going with cleric, I do believe.
Okay. What race?
I'm trying to figure out that between dwarf and human and half elf.
Okay. I will allow human variant. By the way, you can do the human variant.
Will you allow anything out of the monster manual?
Yeah. I'm anything that is in the D&D literature. The only exception that I have to that is Unearthed Arcana. I will allow anything from Unearthed Arcana, but I reserve the right to read it before I say it's okay.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I can't keep up with all the Unearthed Arcana, but like Volo's Guide, the Player's Handbook, Elemental Evil, and Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. As it turns out, Anphillia is actually set, originally the module was set in Forgotten Realms, so that works out perfect. I can't remember where it said that the island is off of, but Anphillia is a large island, not quite continent. It's going to take. I'm having to kind of like beef up the island a little bit because in the module, of course, they couldn't make it landmass as large as it should have been. So it's going to take a couple of days to get from one end of the island to the other, but it's not going to take like an extensive like 2 weeks to make it from one end of the island to the other. So it's a big island, but it's not like continental size, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, Marshall. I didn't mean to cut you off there. If you want to,
That's fine. I wasn't saying anything.
if you want to do the human variant, I'm trying to remember exactly what it is, but I know that it gives you like a bonus feat at level 1. I think you sacrifice your. Normally, humans get like a +1 on all attributes. I'm wanting to say. Yeah, I might be wrong. But that's the one variant that I'm aware of because I used that variant
usually
for my monk.
they get +1 to everything. The variant has to choose like the half elf 2 stats who gets a +1 and gets a.
Right.
Okay,
so
that tells you where it's at. It's off the seas of Toral in Forgotten
yeah.
Realms.
Well, Toral's the world of that Forgotten Realms is set in. Well, I guess Forgotten Realms is technically Forgotten Realms is the overall setting. Toral is the world, and then the Sword Coast is where like 10 Towns and Waterdeep and all that's at, which is what I'm most familiar with. But so it is an island on Toral. Anyway, the human trait variant, you can do 2 different ability scores +1. You get a proficiency in 1 skill of your choice, and you get to gain 1 feat of your choice. So it gives you an extra skill and an extra feat at the cost of the other ability score trait increases. So if you want to use that, you can. If you want to use any of the variants, really are cool. If you find it on like one of the PDFs or something that are floating out there. I thought I had some of the PDFs, but I'm not sure. Give me 1 second, guys.
So what's everybody going to be playing class-wise?
I'm playing a paladin.
All right, so we have a paladin, we have a cleric.
I had to get my assistant GM. He woke up from his nap.
And Jake, you're going to play a caster, right?
He's playing a wizard.
All right, and Amp, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to play a ranger.
A ranger, all right? Good choice. And should we expect Rog to be on here enough to where we should count his character in the group as being here every time?
I'm not going to count him out yet. We'll see. I mean, he said that he was definitely going to be here tonight, and he is even offline on Discord, so I don't know if something came up that was important. or what the deal is. Maybe he got to go home early from El Paso, so I'm not gonna count him out just yet. So I'll talk to him later and find out what he wants to do. I was telling them earlier, worst case scenario, I think he's gonna play a Goblin Rogue that's chaotic neutral anyway. So if that's the case, then I planned on bringing him into the story at a different point than y'all anyway. So I would not be too concerned about his absence right now. We'll see. I'll talk to him.
Right, so then we don't have a fighter type right now then, other than the cleric and the barbarian, or the cleric and the
I guess I'm the tankiest.
What did you ask, Tom?
as far as having a frontline class.
I mean, rangers and
the
paladins
paladin-
get the.
I support the front line.
Yeah, the paladins can be frontline, but if they run out of magic, then they're kind of a bad fighter without their magic. So
Well, he is doing Vengeance Valley.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, he is doing Vengeance Valley. So I mean, I know when 5e first came out, Vengeance Valley were rated up for one of the top DPS classes. I don't know about tankiness, but
Not as tanky as usual protective pally.
well, you just better hope that you kill it before it kills you.
And everybody's races. What are we doing for races?
I'm a half elf.
Yeah, currently I know of a half elf and a human amp. Do you know what you're doing?
Nesting and I were discussing earlier. We were considering doing a shared backstory. Nesting, are we still going to
We
try to
can.
do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
So I'll be Nesting's brother, or his character's brother.
Although as we have probably different order, and that's why I was going with the Mistra for both there. We're still going to be separated like young. You to get into an order of paladin, and you to get as a ranger, I'd assume.
Yeah, but
Depends how
think we'd
JD
still-
feels about that.
At this point, coming in at level 1, you would be a novice at best when it comes to what your class is. Without coming in with experience levels in there, it would be difficult to say that you have had any real length of training or real in-depth training. It would not be unrealistic, however, that you would have been, you could have grown up in the order and just begun your training when whatever happened, and now here you are at Anphillia.
That works.
So you would be familiar with like the background and the lore of the cause that you represent, but as far as training's concerned, you're in a position now to where it's like, have fun, figure it out.
All right. So yeah, I guess would have been after. What I'm trying to say is we are related. We are brothers, but we don't have the same story as to how we got there.
What you mean? I'm not following. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I would have done something, and then he would have done another thing. And somehow we both ended on the island, but we were
Okay,
not
so-
together when we did said things.
Okay, so you're siblings, but you were convicted of separate incidents, and that's how you ended up on the island. Okay, yes, that is okay. I'm sorry, I totally misunderstood that question.
All good. What do you
Oh,
think?
what a crazy random happenstance. That's shitty family luck right there.
I know.
Well, that or like ingrained evil doing.
Perhaps. What do you think, Jack?
that sounds good. Were you asking me to go more in depth? I'm sorry.
No. Just checking with you. If
Yeah.
you want to go more in depth, feel free.
I'm not very read up on a lot of lore. This is one of my first just experiences with.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more than glad to help out wherever I can. I know Jake knows a lot more about certain things in Forgotten Realms than I do. Obviously, Nesting knows a lot more in Forgotten Realms than I do in some instances. And Tom is very experienced and knows a lot more about Anphillia than I do. So of the group of us, we will definitely be able to assist where we can.
Thank you.
So what you thinking, Tom? You got an idea?
I'm toying with some things. I'm toying with a bugbear, maybe. Maybe a bugbear barbarian. Possibly. I want to do something different and something that was a common thing on the island. That's why I'm thinking
Makes
bugbear,
sense.
because they're everywhere. And I was gonna do like a bugbear chief and have a backstory with it.
Sorry, guys, what I miss?
No, just chilling.
I'm
Talking
sorry.
about classes and
missed
races.
My grandfather was here for me to sign some insurance papers. What did I miss about Anphillia?
That was basically my spiel of I don't own and I did not write Anphillia, and I am making it a story based off of an experience of my life. And so any butthurt people can be butthurt. And I was also just telling Tom that anything that we come across that has a familiar name, to try and keep it in character and not to overwhelm with reaction as far as specific names of places that he might know are bad juju.
I would have a problem there.
Like I said, whenever I said that we were going to be doing this, there's everything on this island from like goblin to drow. So I mean, it's not unreasonable to think that there's some crazy shit out here.
I know where I want to be from,
But
but that's about it.
Suzio, the heart of Cormier.
Oh yeah.
So you're all posh and snooty tooty.
Yep.
Like a French Canadian.
Hey man, they have a perfect socialist government in Suziel.
Yeah, no shit.
We have rights too.
I'm just pointing that literally Suziel is like a utopia as far as things go. Not like Waterdeep to me represents America. Like you got enough money, you can get away with it, and then kind of corrupt system going on there. And then Suziel is like ruled by a dictator, but it's an ironclad chosen of Mistra that.
What are you trying to say about America, Jake?
I'm just saying that.
Are you talking shit about
corruption.
Texas?
Yeah,
I'm gonna call Bubba.
yeah. Go ahead, tell him.
If I had his number, I would.
But no, that's how I think about Suziel. To me, is like the best place to be from in this sort of situation because I'm going to be snooty.
Just a bunch of bureaucrats.
Yeah,
I
basically.
tell you what, you get snooty working in the mines next to a damn like bugbear slave, you're gonna get your ass hemmed up quick.
I'm still going to do it.
I hope you learn some fucking manners on that boat ride over. You're going to end up dead.
Of course, I have manners. I'm from Suziel.
Oh, that's Denson.
Oh, real quick, let's go ahead and fix this. I'm about to turn on music because I plan on having background tracks as often as I can prepare them. Normally, the music on Roll20 is exceptionally loud, so this is your warning to go in there and turn it down to adjust your volume prior to me hitting the play button.
Yeah,
Thanks.
this is a new room. I don't have it bottomed out. Yeah, that thing's at max. All right, let's turn it
So
down.
I'm gonna ramp it down, but I wanted to say something before I hit the button and blew somebody's eardrums out.
That's good information because I did not know that.
Yes.
See,
And I chose this track especially for you guys.
is it D&D by Stephen Lynch?
There we go.
Oh, that's a nice volume.
I can't even hear it.
All right, I'm good.
Is that Lindsay Sterling?
No. Dude, it'd be way more exciting than that if it was her.
It's Smooth Criminal, but
Which all of y'all are attached to your benches in the bottom of the boat.
Might be, actually. That might be her.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
Take
think
that.
she's on an acoustic violin, but that does sound like Lindsay Sterling's work right there. All right, what's everyone playing, and does anyone know where they want to be from?
Currently, what we have is Nesting as a half-elf Vengeance Paladin, or he will be a Vengeance Paladin. You are going to be a human wizard. Marshall is going to be a cleric of undecided race. Amp is going to be a half-elf ranger who is a sibling to Nesting's character. And Tom is toying with the idea of being a bugbear barbarian.
That's perfect. Let's see.
And Tom is not afraid of PvP, so I'd keep the snooty level to a minimum.
No, I'll probably. The snooty is not on purpose. It's just he's very knowledgeable in a lot of different subjects. So he's going to be like, oh, well, that is a. He's not going to think there's anything wrong or he's trying to be above anyone else. He's just going to, I must enlighten these people and be condescending at the same time by accident. Let's
I
see.
hate
What race are you going to be a marshal?
undecided.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning half elf or a human. Or maybe dwarf.
Oh, be a half orc cleric of Grumsh.
Horrible idea.
Yeah, but I don't have the orc references.
It's not a good idea. Don't do that.
You're
Grumsh is
definitely a
already
battle
good
cleric.
version
Him.
orc.
With the Vengeance Paladin and a Vengeance Paladin and a potential Bugbear Barbarian that has not been set yet, as far as I'm aware. But with a Vengeance Paladin and a potential Bugbear Barbarian, I don't think you need a battle cleric too. I think you could probably deal with. I mean, it would be awesome, but you could always do like some blow shit up from the back kind of cleric.
I'm definitely going to have blow shit up from the back covered.
That and knowing things covered.
Oh, are you gonna do a melee or a ranged ranger? Amp?
Ranged.
Ranged.
Best kind of ranger.
No, the best kind of ranger is a drow.
Are you gonna do Beast Mastery spec?
Yeah.
Have you looked at the Unearthed Arcana rules for it?
I have not, actually.
All right. The Beast Mastery Rangers were actually exceptionally low on the totem pole when 5e came out, and there was a lot of people that were upset by that because Ranger is one of the more popular classes. It's gotten a lot of love over the years, and it's endured. If you look up on Google the Ranger, the Beastmaster Ranger in the Unearthed Arcana, they came out with alternate rules for it. I have read through that, and I think that is acceptable. So if you want to use that rule set for the Beast Mastery Ranger, you're more than welcome to do it. It kind of takes a few things away that were kind of pointless and gives a few useful things back. So I would recommend it, but you don't have to.
Okay, I'll look into that. I toyed around with the other side of the Ranger class with what I was preparing for with the previous Storm King's Thunder campaign. So I wanted to go for something different. and put that character on hold.
Cuckoo.
Chew?
Ah, shit. I closed mine. By the way,
Okay, so I'm going to take a vote. Hobgoblin or Bugbear?
Hold on, let me see which stats I can fuck with the most.
Well, we can adjust the stats and all that, but Hobgoblin Barbarian, no. It would either be a Hobgoblin warrior or fighter, rather, or a Hobgoblin or a Bugbear Barbarian.
Are we voting?
I would personally
Beginning
vote
opinion.
for the Bugbear Barbarian.
I'm voting for that too.
I second the notion. Third at this point.
Well, you can be between 5 and 6 feet tall, or between 6 and 8 feet tall. 6 and 8 foot tall or Bugbear, that's insane. 8 foot tall Bugbear Barbarian.
Hell yeah.
Imagine trying to put that on its ass.
Good luck.
What's the intelligence?
It's not going to happen. The intelligence is not very great.
I do like the fact that Hobgoblin gives you the 2 martial weapons and light armor proficiency.
Yeah, and also the Hobgoblin has a higher intelligence and wisdom, I think, as well. So I wouldn't have to play it as just a complete stupid ass. He would be more of an arrogant warrior type.
Now, if
According
you
to these,
play,
they are very rigid.
if you play a Bugbear, Tom, I would like my character to be attached to yours because I speak Goblinoid, and I'd like to have been attached to you somehow.
I think you might have to work that out in the story, because if he's going to be one of the evil races, or the inherently evil races, I should say. Pardon me, if you self-identify as good, I don't want to offend you. If you're playing one of the inherently evil races, you're probably already going to have been on the island as a slave that was captured on the island and put to work in the mines, not coming in on a boat.
Yeah, I would. He would. Either one of these, whatever I play, is going to have been on the island and would have been captured.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do with Bubba. He is already going to be, if you're playing an inherently evil race, then you are going to have been on the island, because it doesn't make sense for any city in the Sword Coast or on Toril that is civilized to take a bugbear as a prisoner and then sell it as a slave. It's unless it's Drow. Drow are really the only ones that do that.
Westgate and Luskin.
I've never heard of Luskin doing that. And I've never even heard of Westgate.
And I'm going to tell you right off, whichever one I play, if I do the Hobgoblin, it's going to be it'll either be the captain or the warlord, and if I do the barbarian, it's going to have to be the chief, because otherwise they have absolute crappy stats because they're meant to die. They're like the red shirts. The standard ones are the red shirts.
They have their own standard backstories? Where are you getting like the chief and the captain and stuff at?
If you look in the monster manual at page 33 and one, I can't freaking see. Hold on.
You're looking in Volos, right?
187. No, I'm actually not looking in Volos. I should probably get my Volos. I'm just looking at the monster manual.
Volos has the bugbear traits, and you would use a backstory from. You wouldn't use like one of the ones from there. That's not where your statistics come from. Your traits are going to come from your Volos guide on page 119. And your backstory is actually one that we would have to basically invent, or you could use one like the player backstories for like Urchin or not Vagabond, not Urchin. What am I thinking? Like Hermit, or one of the ones that has to do with like military,
Outlander,
soldier, or Outlander, or something like that.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Uh, well, crap.
Yeah, I got it now. I see it.
Let's see. I guess by myself then. I don't think I can attach to anybody.
Well, I mean, you can. It would if either one, a hobgoblin, or a bugbear, both are going to speak goblin, and there's a very good chance that I'm not. I may not. Well, we'll see. I've already got some ideas about it.
I
and
would
I'm
say
going
that
to
you
go
can
into
use, Tom, any of the backstories from the player's handbook, from page whatever the hell it is on the backgrounds that you come in, like 125. I think any of those would be applicable to a bugbear as well, except for things like charlatan.
Yeah.
Charlatan. I mean, you could
No,
technically
it
be like a
would-
bugbear entertainer.
No, Lord, no.
Folk
That would be
hero.
terrible. They're not. They're the most
You wanna-
uncharismatic freaking creatures in the world.
You want to be a bugbear, like folk hero, so that they can write the ballad of
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect.
The Ballad of Jane the Bugbear.
yeah, the ballad. Well, yeah, it's the
Bard.
Westgate.
Bard Bugbear?
Yeah, Bard and Bugbear.
Awesome, man.
I think there's one that's Outlander's good. It gives you athletics, survival, one type of musical instrument proficiency. You can make it your lovely voice.
Mm-hmm.
Or
No.
Lear.
You get one extra language.
No.
Let's see, but those come in like the Outlander represents like a forester or a trapper or like an exile or something. There is a soldier background.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the class, because I think the class I do is gonna be the deciding factor.
Now, I've got a lore question for Faerun. I'm trying to remember which pirate area. Like, is it off the Sword Coast, or is it in the Sea of Falling Stars, or is it the Kalasham Coast and all that? Which coast had the Knoll pirates?
I don't recall reading about Null pirates.
I'll search it. This would be something out of second edition, roundabouts. Like, it wasn't just gnolls, it was mixed, but there was a lot of gnolls, and there was a captain that was a gnoll. It was a module I played in. Sword Coast, because he... no.
So a bugbear's got a 5-foot greater reach with melee.
Yep. So if you use a pike that has a 10-foot reach, you technically can reach 15 feet with it. So that would mean that as a barbarian, you could reach out 10 feet with a greatsword.
Wow. Saving face for hobgoblins. Check out this trait. Hobgoblins are careful not to show weakness in front of their allies for fear of losing status. If you miss with an attack roll or fail an ability check or a saving throw, you can gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet of you, maximum of +5. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again till you finish a short or long rest.
Starting HP is your max, right?
Yes, sir.
Max plus your con.
Max hit die plus con modifier.
I picked human, by the way.
Okay. There's somebody you could tie in your backstory with Jade.
Yeah.
Human cleric of what deity?
I'm working on that still.
God.
I
God.
haven't even picked a second language yet.
Okay. I believe so. That looks like the same one.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, and I didn't want to interrupt any talking.
No, dude. That's what this is session 0. We are going to hash out our tokens. We're going to make sure they work. We're going to give a brief overview as to how we got here. We might tell a little bit of a story, and then were you trying to help? Are you singing them the song of your people? The song of your people. You don't want to sing anymore? Okay. We're here to get everything hashed out. Our next session next Wednesday. Now you're gonna sing?
That'll be the first.
That will actually be our first official session. Tonight, if we get through all the characters and we have a little bit of time left, I would like to get us from at least the beginning, kind of the prologue era, taken care of. And then once we get done with that, we'll probably just cut it off there and then do everything else next time, depending on how much time we have. If we don't have a whole lot of time by the time we get the characters hashed out, I've got enough to probably do a good portion. But we're here to get everything together for everybody tonight.
Oh, how is inspiration going to work for this game? Is it going to be like crit roll, where we get a D6 or D12 or whatever they get, or is it going to be straight advantage inspiration?
Oh, no. The advantages on I don't think I've never seen Matt give out roleplay inspiration.
Yeah, he has, but it's only like a D6 die to add. It's basically like bardic inspiration.
Yeah, no. It's inspiration, RP inspiration, and this is going to be the advantage. So you can spend because that's the way it's written, right?
Yeah, rules as written, it's for advantage.
All right, yeah, that's what I've always taken it as. I've always assumed that when they roll inspiration on there from something, it's from a bardic inspiration. So it's going to be for advantage, because without a bard passing out the inspiration, it would be like, I guess, your level for D6 or D8 or whatever it's going to be, D4. But we'll just do advantage.
Awesome. Sounds good to me. And we're sticking to the rule, like if I have advantage and this person's on their last saving throw for death, I can give them advantage.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, you can pass your advantage off to other people.
Oh, with the inspiration? You can pass your inspiration off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. Yes. Inspiration, RP inspiration can be passed to other individuals.
And you will actually be giving out RP inspiration, right?
Of course I will.
Just didn't want to overact my character and then get nothing for it.
No. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I think the majority of the fun that this is going to come from the RP mechanic in this campaign, and that's what I'm building it around. So.
JD,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have a soldier background. Took cavalry, but I'm not gonna be a cavalier. I'm gonna be some sort of a squire to an existing paladin of the order I chose.
So you have knowledge with horses.
Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense.
And there's not a horse on this island.
Well, there's a few.
I'm just saying that would suck for him.
That's my luck, anyways.
Not a lot.
Hey, Nesting, make me a mental effects save.
Sure. Here's a failure. Have it. You want another one?
Yeah, just keep rolling those failures.
You could switch it to luck, and the same would happen.
Let's see how much of your memories you get after this. Not a damn one. All right.
At least you didn't cast power now.
Did again.
I cast combat nap. Nesting, we're playing Stars Without Numbers. Okay, I drink combat nap.
You go eat that night. Of all of my rolls, I've done 6, and I have won once. I think your shit's rigged, bro.
What now? Oh, I won my first one. Now I'm too afraid to do it again. Oh, I lost 100 webs. Shit. Hey, you know what we can start doing is, since he plays in both of our games, we can start GM pressuring him into giving us more webs.
Nah.
You want a memory back? It'll cost you 1,000 webs.
Then I would feel like I actually have to follow through. It would become too convenient, and I would have to play nice.
What I'd end up doing is just saying, okay, give me 1,000 webs. All right, make up a memory. You got that one. What'd you make this map on, JD?
So it's a long story. I went to a website that I was going to make a map on, because it has like all these pieces are basically in grid quarters.
Yeah.
And you can take them and place them where you want them, and it makes it grid quartered. But when I was trying to do it, it wasn't working because it was an older website. It was like it was probably like a high school student's like Java project. And so it wasn't working right. But there was a button for like randomizing a map. And the average on the map was much larger because it was made for like a world map. And so I shrunk down the number of grids that it used, and there was a random map button, and I kept hitting it until I found one that closely resembled what I was going to do anyway. And it actually worked out 100% perfect. When I started placing the landmarks and stuff on it, I was like, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn. The only thing that's off is the bottom left corner where this canyon is. That was not going to be there. And so I put a big canyon there until I can figure out what I want over here. And then one day you mofos will have to find a way across that canyon and get to it. But that's y'all's problem. That's y'all's problem.
I mean,
I don't know. Do you want to go try to take only boat from Ransington?
can't we make a raft? And how much of a distance is that?
No rafts. I'm sorry. You're all. None of you have ever heard of a raft before.
And what era of D&D is this?
None of you have ever.
First edition?
None of you have ever heard of a raft.
How about we just swim? It's only
you all look at it and you're like, oh god, if we could only make a boat. Is there any boat makers here? And then nobody answers, and you're like, damn, I guess we're confined to land.
All right, so the wizard casts Windwalk on all of us, and we are
Hey,
etherealness on all of us, and we fly across.
definitely an option. whenever I figure out what the fuck's over there. If you try to go over there before then, it's gonna be like you hit an anti-magic barrier over the canyon and you all fall to your fucking death because you're being a jackass.
Everyone aboard the railroad. Get aboard the railroad. Oh. Not saying that Jay would railroad us, but
Line up.
Railroad. If you keep asking for these things.
I just gotta give Jay a hard time. While we're playing, I probably won't be giving Jay a hard time.
Fine, I do it to you. Starts without numbers.
Oh, I expect it, though. And it's not my first rodeo, man.
Well, technically, it's not my first rodeo.
Or
Just
my
on my-
second, or my third. I've been making bullshit up on the fly for about 10 years now. And at least 5 of that is in D&D games, so...
Be ready. Right?
Oh, I lost another 100 webs. Nesting, this shit's rigged. Fix it.
No, I just made it rain.
Yeah, 30 webs? What the fuck? Make it rain. You made it drizzle, motherfucker.
I should
Would
rename
you,
that to
would
make
you
it
like
drizzle.
me to give you some?
Here. I'm making it double drizzle. Huh? You lost 40 webs, huh? Now I need my memories back.
All right, just make up a memory. Just one, and there you go. You got it.
All right. I remember where all the wealth of the Maple Corp was held.
All right. It may or may not be there when you get back. Because that was like 37 years ago for you.
Not for me.
See, you gotta remember how to do this, man. You remember that the PIN code to the Maple Corp account that only you had access to, that is on the flash key you had hidden in your boot. You now remember the PIN code to it. That's what you should have done.
Because I stole it right before leaving my planet.
Yes. But you also have to specify how much is in the bank account.
No, but I stole that, and then I made a dummy bank account that would only be accessible for me. And
Are we
I
doing-
took all 1 million credit and put it there.
Are we
All
doing?
right.
Are we gonna do a point buy, or what are we doing for points?
Yeah, standard point buy.
27 points,
okay.
right?
Yeah, it's 27
right?
points. Yeah,
Yeah.
27 points.
Sorry, I just went mind blank.
But no, what it is, nesting, is you get there to withdraw the money and it's grown interest, but the corrupt banking official that's been over the account has been slushing money out of that account, and you now have 5,000 credits in it, and he can't use the slush fund anymore, so he's going to be coming after you and the crew.
Bring it on, we'll kill him and take all the money he stole.
Do I know his
Hey.
name?
Hey man, if y'all ever make it to the I-5 sector, y'all are coming into some major bankroll. It's just y'all are probably going to have to kill 5, 10, 15 people to get it, but you know.
I'm a pro at that.
As I RP'd today, Theo cannot shoot for shit.
We noticed.
I had to go that route because he can't shoot for shit, actually. I made a warrior, and I thought, at least we're getting to shoot at something. I will hit. I will roll something that... No.
What's your bonus to hit? You've got your attack bonus, should be around 2. You've got your
I got like a
proficiency,
plus 4 or 5.
and that thing's AC was 3, so you had a plus 7 to hit, and you couldn't hit a 20? That means you rolled a 12 or under the whole entire night. Damn.
Now he's got PTSD.
I'm just glad nobody got hit by that motherfucker because he was doing some serious damage.
Could have hit me with it.
No, I missed you. I
Oh, it
aimed
was
at
so
you.
sad.
But you did get hit by the shrapnel. Because
I couldn't use my power then. Whole plan of getting it.
Yeah. Environmental doesn't count, and something blowing up is environmental.
And I tried proving my worth, and Luke shrugged. That night.
Yeah. I
Now he's
demand
that useless
5,000
warrior.
webs. Huh?
Now he's that useless warrior who can't shoot. Stop going through my sheet. Trying to write my bio. Not done writing what I did.
That
I was
picture
not
I
squirting. Write that on the notepad that you can't see on stream.
I looked at the sheet, and it pops up and it says, "As I was squiring," and I just threw the T in there. As I was squirting.
Well, I need to do that while I'm thinking about it. I don't think I'm going to tie in with anybody, so unless Marshall wants to tie in with me, but I think he's pretty busy trying to figure out the rest of his character.
Tie in with you.
Yeah, tie backstories together, so there's a bond there.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and do that. I'll go with you.
So just make some stuff up.
Yeah, and include me.
Do you have a name yet?
That usually helps.
I just went with Clinic with a K.
I like it. Is it a boy or girl this time?
K is is a girl.
Aha! I knowed it. Are you pretty?
I haven't got that far yet.
No. Well, I mean that like you are pretty, but I appreciate you, Marshall.
No, he doesn't. He's
I
lying.
appreciate you.
Holy
I
crap.
need a god. I need a god.
Did you really just write down God?
What's that?
What'd you say?
I said I need a god.
Oh, I thought you said I went with God. I wrote down God.
Yeah, god.
I was like, what domain is that?
What domains do you want? I can give you a.
Hold on, Jake. Do you see this? Look in Discord. Amp looks like a mofo from the League of Assassins, man.
Yeah, it's badass.
That is scary as balls.
I've seen that before.
It's from Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make like a Batman character on the opposite side. Batman and a green arrow so that you can face off with them. I am Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, it's
But I
pretty
was
much Rachel.
hoping for a domain of life with a god that wasn't good.
God that wasn't good. Cyric?
Domain of life?
I said I was hoping.
I don't think you're gonna find that.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
doable.
the best I've got chaotic good.
Yeah,
What's the domain that you really, really want? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Well, just going with the theme, I'm thinking life, but I don't.
well, I would prefer. I know that we're throwing like a bugbear and potentially a goblin in the mix here, but where they're inherently evil races, I would prefer that they be neutral and err towards the side of like self-preservation.
My character is neutral. I mean, that's I'm just trying to align the god with.
I got you. Because
Mike should be a hobgoblin then, because hobgoblins are evil, lawful evil.
yeah, but I don't want to do any. I don't want to do any actual evil because I want everybody to have fun, and that's another thing to think about, because if it's going to be a problem, I want everybody to enjoy it and there not to be a whole lot of like player drama between other players. because that just ruins the fun for everybody. So I don't want it to be, because there's really no good or evil on this island. You're stuck on an island. You're going to be stuck on an island with people that were previously your captors, and you're fighting to stay free. Is basically what it's going to be, and that's how it's going to start paying out. So you are all gathered together for your freedom. So just kind of keep that in mind when getting your character in your head.
Marshall, Sylvanus, he's a
Yeah, I was liking Sylvanus.
Sylvanus, the Oak Father. He's neutral, like, but he's mainly a druid and nature deity. So,
Well, the background is this character is a hermit, so I mean, it wouldn't be out of its realm to get clericing all wrong.
let's see. Chantal is, I think,
Shantae?
neutral. Chantal, yeah, she's
Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas. She is neutral, I think. Let me double check here. Nope, she's she was neutral good. Now she's lawful good. So you could play that she's still neutral good, and you could be neutral. First E was when she was neutral good. Let's see. But you're not going to be able to be Lathander, Ilmater, Bahamut, or Baranar, True Silver, because they're all strict lawful good, and most of their followers are lawful good. Most of the clerics are lawful good.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid those.
Test that token to make sure it works. Make sure that you can just move it around.
I can go with Helm. Helm's lawful, neutral.
Yeah, but does he have life?
Yeah, he has life and light. He's kind of boring though.
Yeah. He's the Justicar.
Oh, Amp is not with us in Roll20 anymore.
I accidentally hit the back button on your mouse. Whoops.
I see.
And I have my video turned off since I was getting some voice lag. So you guys can't see me and I can't see you guys, which is good.
What you can do is go video only, and you won't have that problem.
I was just getting audio lag in Discord because because it was using so much bandwidth transferring the video is what I meant.
Gotcha.
I don't have very good internet, you see.
All right, that's fine.
Would you check and make sure that you can move that token that I put down in the box around? Amp.
I can move it fine.
What's that?
I can move it.
Ooh. Can you use Helm? Because he died in 1384 DR. It's right before.
Helm is back.
Huh?
I have no idea. Is there a limit on who's dead?
Helm is back?
Helm is back.
Okay.
Helm came back after the Reckoning. Not the Reckoning. The Sundering.
I'm just gonna go with Helm.
Helm's
Or was that Lathander? No, that was Lathander. Lathander came back. I don't know about Helm.
Helm I don't think's back, but you can say Helm is back instead of Lathander.
Well, I mean, isn't Helm and Lathander the same person anyway?
Helm's listed in 5e though. I don't know the story. I have no story background.
Well, if it's listed in 5e, then he's alive.
Yeah, he's listed in 5e. Can he worship him and not know that he's dead? Or
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, AO just supplies you with power directly. Like,
I'm pretty sure that like Helm and Lathander are basically the same thing anyway.
well, not exactly.
Basically the same thing.
Helm's like in the middle, where Lathander is like
Basically.
opposite of Cyric.
Yeah, Morning Lord and all that other jazz.
Yeah.
All right, now you can have fun modifying it.
So, were we picked up on this boat from Neverwinter or Waterdeep, Luskin? Does it matter?
I think it was anyone.
The 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 people that have been going around and gathering up these indentured servants, we will say, because slave just sounds so dirty. The people that were going around and gathering up people that were being held as prisoners to either serve a sentence or be killed were emissaries of the lord that actually sent General Cleven to the island to basically, I'm trying to think of the word and I'm losing it here.
Establish?
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's not what I was looking for, but it works. So Cleveland was sent here to establish this island as an island for a specific lord. And that lord sent him out here and has people going around and collecting people from jails and basically buying them from the prisons, and they end up on a boat, and then the boat goes to the next dock and they do the same thing again until they fill up the boat, and then they take it to the island, and then they drop all the slaves off.
All right.
Sorry.
So me being from...
It could have been from anywhere.
All right. Anywhere up and down the Sword Coast.
Yes. And even in the Sword Coast, if you would rather have been, you can be from anywhere, but I would prefer you have been picked up on a coastal town.
So I've got Luskin, Flan, Daggerford, Waterdeep, Neverwinter. Hold on.
All right. JD, can you check if my backstory is okay for you?
He's on the phone with someone.
Where's everybody from, I guess?
Winston-Salem.
Huh?
I said Winston-Salem.
Oh.
I was being funny.
I don't think that's in Toril, but
I'm from
Alabama.
I'm from the south.
All right. So, Marshall, if we got picked up together, there's quite a few places we could have come from. Do you care which one I pick, or do you want me to read a list off? Or
Well, what are you thinking?
like, I'm thinking I'm arrested for my master's death. Like, that's what I think I was arrested for. I'm a wizard's apprentice, and my wizard died, and it was blamed on me. But that can happen in any city up and down the Sword Coast.
Yeah, I haven't come up with a reason yet. That's going to be an interesting one.
But see, in some of these cities, my master ending up dead and me taking his place doesn't exactly, wouldn't exactly land me in jail unless I really fucked up doing
You're Master Gorian and you're from Canada?
it. Well, that would have been nice, but I'm not that skillful, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think maybe my master used to be apprenticed to him, but
That works.
that's a possibility.
Your
Then I
master
could-
is studied at Candlekeep, I guess.
So I could be from Candlekeep, but
Yeah.
I could also just as well be from Waterdeep and be the apprentice of a house wizard of a noble house. So
Yeah. I know Emp was thinking of, I guess there's orders of rangers in the high forest, so I was thinking
Baldur's Gate is also a good one.
Were we arrested and sent here?
Huh?
Were we arrested and sent here, or were we arrested when we got to this island?
We were arrested and sent here. We were prisoners
Uh-huh.
before here, serving out life sentences or death sentences. Well, not necessarily life sentences, but long-term sentences, I believe. And see, I don't think it would, like Daggerford, I don't think I would have been arrested in Daggerford for somebody ending up dead and me being around. Yeah. Candlekeep would make the most sense to me.
especially for Mage's Apprentice and like a higher level.
Yeah. Because,
Yeah, I can see Candlekeep.
and see, well, shit. But see, Helm's not listed on the deities there, like predominant deities, but you could be like, you came into Candlekeep and I started sharing knowledge with you because you were a hermit before now.
Yeah, basically that was the idea. I didn't want to do a typical cleric thing, which has been really hard not to do.
Oh, there's a
But the idea of wandering, I liked, because I almost went with that instead of hermit.
All right. Possibly. You don't know that. No. I said I was arrested for my master's death. I didn't say whether,
did it or not.
yeah, exactly.
You'll know if you pay webs.
How many webs? So I know.
10,000.
Jeez.
Don't have to keep them, right?
I have to be able to gamble with them.
I need them to feed my addiction to gambling.
I'll give you 50 webs.
All right. That'll let you know something.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Age.
You're an asshole. That's what that'll let you know.
I'm not an asshole. I was arrested for defending my master's honor.
No, okay. So, Jay, I'm going to be from Candlekeep.
All right. Are you a monk?
And Marshall got arrested with me somehow.
Okay, so you were arrested in Candlekeep.
Yeah, I'm from
from
Candlekeep as well, but he
Oh.
is not.
I thought you were from Suzale.
Well, I am from Suziel originally, and I came to Candlekeep to study because, Candlekeep is has the expeditions to find the lost library in Cormandia.
Yes. The monks of Candlekeep keep very elaborate tomes.
Very
So
picky about it.
Me getting sent down there to apprentice to learn their lost knowledge that they've retrieved for Cormanthier isn't. It connects. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying, Vern?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right. Now, Marshall said that he came in with me, and what do you think about him coming? You know, as a hermit, he came back into civilization, and he was in the forest around Candlekeep. You know, the what is it, Wormwoods? Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's tired of being all the green dragons that he has to fuck with, so he's come into Candlekeep to come back to acclimate again into civilization. And I've been helping him acclimate and bringing him tomes of knowledge and stuff like that, so he can read up on things.
Sounds fair.
I don't know how everyone else's lore knowledge is, but I know yours is pretty on par with mine, so I didn't know if that would...
That sounds fair. It's all about the story, man.
Does that sound good to you, Marshall?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Eddie, now you can write cunt everywhere in my story. It's done.
I hate that word, so I would never write that.
Wording, then. You love that word, don't you?
You hate the word cunt?
Yeah, I find it repulsive, to be honest.
I use it a lot.
Use something you don't find repulsive.
I find that particular word repulsive.
Or the unity of one.
I mean, it's seriously, like, even the British, like, that's one of the worst words that you can say. We throw it around over here like it's nothing, but like over there, you call somebody that, they will punch you right in the face. And I'm with them. I think it's a disgusting word, and I think that it's a horrible thing to call another person.
Apologize.
I've been using it left and right this whole time, and I didn't even know.
I think you got that backwards. I think they're less accepting of it than the British are.
No, the British soldiers that I talked to whenever we were out in South Dakota, somebody said that around them, and they said, "Say it again where I can hear you, and I will knock your teeth out." Maybe they're just more violent about things.
That's the equivalent of talking shit about Texas. That word.
I don't know. That was
You can talk shit about Texas.
I do. Texas is horrible. Just ask Bubba.
Bubba's not here to defend himself, guys.
Wait, is there
I
only
think that's
Bubba?
the point.
Texas only has one redeeming quality, and that is Austin.
That's only for part of Texas, right?
That is one city in Texas.
El Paso sucks.
Is it like one big city that encompasses either the east or the... Well, I think Tom is like 20 hit dies.
I'm not sure what's going on right now because I'm trying to read your backstory, but I'm also trying to get my son to like hold his own bottle and eat it. And he's just like keeps throwing the bottle on the floor like, "Fuck you, get my bottle."
Good boy.
Next time he throws it on the floor, I'm just gonna leave it there.
You
Hey,
learn.
Tom, your macro's in wrong. You've got
Yeah.
1D plus 2.
Yeah, but that's just it. I don't. Oh wait, hold on.
Damn it, nesting! I was reading.
Oops,
In
sorry.
here.
And Quinnick is a lady, right?
Quinnick is a lady.
Yes, she is. She's a lady. Oh, whoa, whoa, she's a lady.
He threw that bottle with that, man. Was on beat.
He just wanted me to shut up. Alright, let me see.
I'm eating, stop talking.
Hey, do we have to tell you whether we did it or not?
I want to know, yes.
Okay.
Written in my backstory.
It is relevant.
Okay, I'm gonna message it to you.
I don't know what it is. I was done did yet. Was I just in the wrong spot?
I mean, if you want to be part of my master's deaths thing, that's cool. Or if you want to make up your own.
It would. Is that okay with JD if we got angled together, or should it be separate?
It's up to you.
Because that's a big coincidence. If we both, well, I guess we just both have to get sentenced.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been like somebody else killed the guy, and then Jake went in and found him and ran outside and was asking you for help and got blood all over you, and then they come by and it's like, hey, you assholes killed that guy and you're both going to jail. Could have been anything. It's up to y'all. The only person that doesn't need to be accused of a crime is Tom.
He's just racist
Because he's a bugbear, and that's crime enough.
I guess it depends on how secret you want to keep your arrest.
It's in Discord, Jay.
Ready? Word.
Sound
Sounds good to you? Stone face. No one will ever know. God, I'm getting fat. Do I really look that fat on camera? I have put on a little weight. I've been pretty lazy lately.
I have like the sun behind you too.
JD, because my hit die is messed up, and I don't feel like trying to figure out why.
That's fine. Let me forget it. Which one's you? Fruick. As the Murlocs say. Or whatever. That's odd.
Yep, that's what I said. I don't know if I've got it entered wrong right there or not. It may be wrong.
I think it's, hold on. You have one hit die of G12, maybe? Nope, that's not it. Yes, please. I'm just missing an avatar for you and for Tom. She doesn't look very hermity. Oh, her legs are probably hairy, right?
That's it.
What other razors for?
She's a hippie.
Looks smooth on the outside.
Yeah, I just went with the first one that came up.
I like hippies.
Hey, Marshall, I just sent you a message in Discord.
God, dude, I'm so glad that I found this. This is my jam now. I did it to be funny, but now it's like, this is awesome.
Non-stop.
I guess I can change it now. I made my joke. I guess
like
we're
coming
good
to realization that he's been putting that for the past 2 hours.
Yeah, dude. Whatever. I've been jamming. Don't hate, appreciate. I'll just stop. Do what?
I said, how do you get to your PM?
The 3 people at the top, click on that.
3 people at the top.
At the top of your bar on your Discord.
Gotcha. So they have 9 of these things. Gotcha.
Oh my god, that 3D dice is all.
Oh, I need to enable my 3D dice in here.
Dokley. Marshall. Please check and verify that you can utilize your token.
I can move it.
Yes, perfect. I'll put it
My
back.
hit die's totally broken. I don't know what.
I think I can name it. Hold on.
Well, we don't need to worry about the hit die yet. I mean,
I
first
was
level.
just seeing if I can interact with it.
What?
But I was just seeing if I can interact with it.
Oh no, I was talking to Tom.
Ah.
He said that his hit die was not working. I honestly never even hit that hit die button. I don't know. Wait, how the fuck did you get that set up, Nesting? Hold on, let me look at Nestings and then I'll look at yours and I'll see if I can figure out what it is.
I just put 1 in id dice. That's all I did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no wonder we fucked everything up. We were putting numbers everywhere.
Oh.
You would have 1 hit die.
Because it knows your class, so it knows your hit die.
I love that.
What the fuck?
Might still be that his.
It's gotta be 1. That's the way his looks. Hold on. This is exactly what his looks like.
That's wrong.
But that's exactly what his looks like.
That's wrong.
Well, I mean, it works for his.
Go to his gear.
Do you have a class and level selected?
Yes.
Go to his gear page and see if any of that is
I have gear in yet.
like he may be using custom class.
I don't
Nope.
have gear in yet. I'm not using custom class.
Not gear tab, the settings tab.
Hold on. I'm looking through it. I'm sorry, Tom. I didn't mean to hijack your thing. Yeah, it says right there, hit die D12. Class options, Barbarian. Initiative modifier 0, 0, 0, because he hasn't put all his stats in yet, I don't think. Yeah, he has. Never mind.
Those are additional than the ones pulled from the attributes.
Does not have custom class selected. So that's odd. I do not know.
Give me a second. I'll take a look and see if I can.
Well, I'll try to figure that out later. That's something that we can fix between now and next time if we need to. That's what his looks like. Because that hit die is just a resource counter.
Yeah.
So it should just say like 1 hit dice because at level 1 you only have 1 hit die, and the total should be a 1 because you're level 1. At level 2 it would be 2 with
Yep. And it automatically adds your
Oh,
There,
your
fixed it.
boom.
stuff in.
Good now.
That's odd because theirs is not like that at all. Totally different. Floic. Hakrulug. Hakalugi.
It's weird. Mine's working fine.
Well, his is 2 now.
Might have just been a mess up.
He put D12 above his, and it fixed it. I just think that's odd because like you guys just put a 1 and a 1.
Maybe it's just that Barbarian is messed up.
Yeah, I guess so. It is interesting.
Nah, mine's fine. I
Your-
just switched
my
to
bug's
Barbarian to check it.
Is that goddamn
fixed.
watch?
It's fixed. Move on.
It's weird.
There's a goddamn Sasquatch.
That was very right to the point.
What?
Just doesn't say any of like the. It was supposed to be humorous, and you're just like, that's a Sasquatch. Yeah.
It's totally a Sasquatch. Man, I've seen Squatch. I've been squatching.
Nice.
I've seen Sasquatch. I've been squatching. I know who that is.
So not confused right now.
You ever been squatching?
The real good.
Just wait. You come down to North Carolina, I'll take you squatching.
Of that.
They have Yeti egg.
Oh, y'all Yeti. Spice stuff.
You got some spice? You got some spice on you? You down with the spice?
Just have one question. Do I put it in my butthole? Do I smoke it? What do I do with it?
Emp, how's your backstory going? Find a reason for your imprisonment?
Yeah, my crime is going to be burning down the keep.
Tell me if you...
I'm not telling you if I did it. I'm telling you what the crime was.
Lying to me to my face, I'm your brother.
There's a reason for all of it. The crime is burning down the keep of a... how did I go there? Hold on. Burning down the keep of a local public figure. Him and his family burned alive.
Oh, Jesus.
I was really hoping it was going to be like the chaotic good ranger burns down to church to save the world kind of thing. Just for that cliche to throw it in there.
Eco-friendly?
All right.
Take this boat.
You cannot have that boat.
Starting.
Yes, that boat does not belong to you. You may not have it.
This shovel.
Oh my god. First of all, it's a farming hoe.
Farming hoe.
No, you can't. Stop doing that. You know what you're doing, and stop it.
It's bigger than the boat, man. Gotta be useful.
It's a map symbol. Is all it is. It's a map symbol. Like the mining pick by the iron mine.
Thought
It's just a map symbol.
these were.
JD, there's me a token.
Yeah, sure.
Thought these.
With the noise.
I still think you should use Bigfoot.
I'm scurry. Oakley dokley neighborinos. So at this point, is there anything left that we need to hash out as a group prior to beginning the story?
French Canadian.
Believe
I
me,
have some
they're all
stuff I need to-
painfully aware.
Yeah. I have some stuff I need to hash out with you and Marshall privately, but nothing that can't wait until when we get some free time after this or something.
Fair enough.
I mean, we don't even have to speak in person with live voices. We just have to text each other.
I don't know that I know you like that.
You see this list, Jay?
No, I don't actually. I'm not looking. I'm a little busy. I am currently fixing Tom's token so it's transparent on the back. Because I have an OCD and I require transparent tokens. Perfecto. All right, a Rooney. I don't know why that just happened, but cool.
So nesting, are we assuming that like our characters have been in contact, like we know where each other is, or have we been disconnected for so long that we haven't been communicating? We don't know about the other, what their current predicament is.
I don't think we know exactly. Might have been communicating, but like what?
Tom, I have two of you currently. I have two of you currently on my list of players. Can you move that token? Alrighty-dighty. So, everybody should have access to their tokens. The tokens should be tied to the character sheets. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to fill in like initiative, health, and armor later on. Where I would like it to be. I just haven't decided which yet. My son is going to continue to provide background music. Do you want to tell the story? Yeah, you're cute. Anyway, so if there's nothing else that needs to be hashed out immediately, then we do have a little bit prepared and we got a little bit of time. I'm probably not going to do like a full thing tonight, but probably do like an hour if everybody's up for it.
I think I'm up for it.
I'm up
I'm
for
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, I'm not entirely done, but I can
Need 1 minute.
Well, I will let you finish then. I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I still have to transfer the character into the game.
Ah,
He did it all pen and paper style, and then now he's going back and throwing it into the data sheet.
that's what I do.
It's the best way to do it.
I'll be right back.
Did I send that to the right person? Yeah. Okay. Hey, you're redhead too, Marshall. I just now noticed that.
Yes, I am. There.
You just now discovered that as well, huh?
I found a bigger picture of what I found. Which apparently she's from some comic book.
I don't
I'm back.
recognize the comic book.
Yeah, I don't either.
Nesting's paladin looks like a Greek spearman. You gonna be all about that reach weapon? You're muted.
No, I'm gonna be all about that sword and board.
Ah, smart man, higher AC.
He's just posing for the picture.
You know your stream is still stuck on your point buy? Yeah.
Not me.
It isn't for you?
Oh, looks good.
Huh. Hold on. My computer may just be acting up. I don't know.
Oh,
I keep flipping back and forth, and I've just seen your point buy for the past.
refresh.
Yeah, I'm refreshing now.
Would suck.
Oh, you're at 4 viewers, man.
And occasionally me popping in.
Hey, there we are, Alar. Why do you test this?
Oh, a 3D.
That one works.
That's my spells too. Damn, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Thought that was actual damage.
Technically, it could be considered damage, but
Better. It's
oh, that resets my. I'm not getting very good damage on my burning hands.
That's normal.
Yeah, but I'm rolling 3d6s and I'm getting average.
Dice are good.
And then I'm getting sub-average.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I guess it could. What was the highest you ever rolled on your sleep?
48, and that was cast at my highest level.
How do I make it roll with the attack with the damage?
You click on the word Great Sword in the under the roll, like in the chat.
Get auto in the gear.
Yeah.
Make it auto in the gear? Oh, okay.
Click on the gear on your auto damage roll.
On the core? You talking on core, right?
Yep, uncore the gear. Far right box.
It's the fourth tab on the bar that says Core Bio Spells. Then there's a little gear. In the very far right box, there's a auto damage roll. It's the third line down. You can change that to auto roll damage and crit, or don't auto roll.
Okay, I'm not looking at the right place then. Because under core, I'm rolling off of where it says attack and spell casting.
Yeah, up there at the top, right under your where it says like your race, your class, and level, where it says core in red. Then there's bio, spells, and then at the very end is a gear. If you click on that gear, it'll take you up to the settings page. On the settings page, on the box on the far right that has NPC and a checkbox at the top, the third line down says auto damage roll. You can change it from don't auto roll damage to auto roll damage. There you go.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. If you need damage.
I still got to put in the ones for the rage and everything.
Oh, I won 200.
30.
What happens if I redeem 500 webs? It says make it rain.
Oh, that's gonna give 30 webs.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna give everyone 30 webs at the cost of my 500. That's
I assumed that. That's why I was like, he's clearly not talking about that.
what's the minimum you have to do? 50.
No, there's no minimum anymore. Changed it so Jay could gamble away.
Thanks.
I mean, now you've got a good.
Oh, I'm gonna 50 myself to death.
Go high or go broke.
Yes.
Ooh, 30 web, yeah. Oh, 50, 30. Go for 50 again. Go for 15 again. Go for 50 again. Go for 15 again. Wait.
I lost 10 that time. I'm gonna stop for a while and let it build up.
He's so cautious about his gambling. It's
That's how I gamble.
unreasonably cautious.
It's how I gamble in real life too. People hate me at the blackjack table. No idea. You're rolling 1d6 plus strength.
Now, out of curiosity, am I also going to be gagged?
No. You will be in finger chains, or finger cages, so any caster will not be able to do somatic components.
Correct. But I can do ones that are vocal.
Yeah. I mean, until you do it the first time.
What if they don't notice?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like that would be like if it would be something that you do and you get away with and nobody notices, then you probably continue to get away with it. Their precaution for casters is finger cages.
Now, I've got a question. Because I'm a wizard, I have to have my spell book to relearn my spells, and I have to have my focus to cast my spells, correct?
I think you can use any focus.
Yeah, but I have to have a focus. Like a wand or
Yeah, you would have to have an arcane focus, but I mean you could use like a piece of crystal as an arcane focus.
Yeah.
Now, see, of course, all my stuff is just going to be like, healing people. So, I mean, I don't know if they would notice.
I'm sure if you cast what's the sword? The Sanctum Guardian or something? No, that's a magic card. What the fuck am I thinking of? What's the spell that produces like a sword or something to fight for you?
Oh, magic weapon?
No. Is it astral weapon?
The spiritual weapon?
What's
Yeah,
yeah,
spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, but I need my hands free for that one.
what's the unarmed strike? Is it 1d6 or 8?
4 unless you take brawler or you're a monk.
I know in 3.5 it was 1d3 unless you had improved unarmed strike, then it became 1d.
It's 1d4 unless you're a monk, and I think even monks start off at 1d4. Actually, monks start off at 1d4. So hold on, let me look. Monks start off at 1d4, then it's probably not correct.
It may be just a straight 1 damage.
What are my savings throws? I didn't write those down. Wisdom, for sure. Wisdom and... I'll have to look.
They should automatically do it when you change your class to cleric.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, not be a barbarian? I can do that.
It's wisdom and charisma are your saving throws.
Yeah, they're there. Wisdom and charisma.
Nesting, are you growing a mustache?
Anything goes in my face. That's why it looks.
Patchy and teenager like?
Exactly my point.
I mean, I'm not going to say you look like a meth-addled teenager. What now?
You're not gonna say that
No, I'm not saying it.
this time. Might be.
Oh, the...
Okay, so instead of using a weapon to make a melee attack, you can use an unarmed strike, a punch, kick, headbutt, or similar forceful blow, none of which count as weapons. On a hit, an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. You are proficient with your unarmed strikes. So you would roll with your strength modifier, so it would be a plus your strength mod to hit, and
plus your proficiency.
And the proficiency. So you'd have a pretty good to hit already.
But
and then it would be 1 plus your strength mod. So if you've got a 4 strength mod, you're gonna do freaking 5 damage. Consistent.
Wow.
It's not a roll. So I mean it's consistent 5 damage.
1 damage for free. You don't even have to roll for it.
Someone put gasoline in a kerosene pump and
Can
gave it
you
out to
crit
people in
with
town.
a with it? Can you crit with an unarmed strike?
Well, the rules on critical strikes say that you double the dice rolls. I would have to read. I can read that real fast just to make sure. The way crit read last time I looked at it, when you score a critical hit, you get to roll extra dice for your attack's damage against the target. Roll all the attack's damage dice twice and add them together. Then add any relevant modifiers as normal. To speed up play, you can roll the damage dice, blah, 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 sneak attack. There is a exclusion for sneak attack, which you do roll the extra damage for the sneak attack as well. I would think if you crit, I would think it would automatically do double damage. That's just what I think, though. It doesn't specify in the book, but I would think that an unarmed strike critical hit would do double damage, the same as anything else.
Yeah, I mean, that 1 is where your die roll would be. So.
Yeah, so you're basically rolling a 1d1 plus your strength modifier. So, I mean, you're going to double. Of course, then it would double the 1 and not the modifier. So that would kind of suck. I would say that you would do double damage with unarmed strikes. Crits. That'll be a house roll, because that only makes sense to me. Because that's like you sock a guy really good in the nose and it starts bleeding.
Trying to get a crit, see if it does right. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, 4 plus 4.
Damn, I'd just be punching people, man.
I mean, doing a consistent 4 damage. And he can actually do that out at 10 feet, because your unarmed strikes are at a 5 foot.
Yeah.
Aren't they? I mean, isn't unarmed strikes considered like a 5 foot reach?
Yes.
So that means a bugbear you could reach out to and punch somebody in the face.
Alright, this spell page is crazy.
You can drag and drop. Jake, it would probably be more better at teaching you how to do that, though.
I don't know how to teach him that.
Well, look who it is.
Sorry.
It's okay, man. You okay? Did you fly in today?
No, I've been out in the field.
Out in the field, huh? So which terrorist did you take out today?
All of the terrorists.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
Are you wearing like one of those what's the religious people up in the Amish? Are you wearing a woman's Amish scarf on your head there, Nesting?
No, that's a Rasta hat. It's where he hides his weed.
See, the thing is, Nesting has long hair, and he's trying to keep it out of his eyes while not looking gay and putting up like a headband or a hair
It's not
bow.
working.
I have a headband. Not wearing that on stream.
If you wore a headband, you would look like Federer, the tennis player. I think that was the one with long hair.
Yeah, but I do that like when I'm alone at home and I know nobody's.
Why don't you just cut your hair?
Hey, JD. Can you do me a favor and give me control of Marshall's sheet too, so I can talk him through the process?
As long as Marshall's not opposed to it.
Well,
Oh, I'm not. Nope.
that I'm implying with Marshall's consent. I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
Like consent is not consent.
Yeah, don't even start. Don't.
It's not rape if you say surprise. Nothing?
I lost everyone's camera, but Jake and
Yeah, mine was doing that too. Oh, mine's still doing that.
Had to reload. All right. You're under your spell page, right? All right.
Yes, I am.
All right. Just make sure I'm not going to mess you up.
Oh, but did you
How do I
ever...
do it?
Hold on, let me get you the link.
definitely
It's
have
actually
like
really fast.
Amish woman's hairy legs, I guess. Is that a thing?
Click on that.
All right. Marshall. It looks like you got guidance added and bless.
Yeah, and bless. I just did bless.
All right. So you are dragging and dropping them, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. What's going on that you need help with?
Nothing. I just looked at this page and it was all crazy. It's not like what we had before.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like what I've had before.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't play a spell caster in last campaign, did you?
No, I did not. I played my little dwarf.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, this is what the 5e sheet that's integrated for Roll20 looks like. I'm sorry. I thought you were having trouble dragging and dropping them. I guess there's no point in me being here in your sheet then. Do you understand the layout?
Kinda. I don't know why these ones have red dots on them. Maybe I can.
Those are your prepared
mark
spells.
them.
Those are your prepared spells. I think as a cleric, you get so many prepared per day, and you can cast.
Yeah, I get 7.
Yeah. So what you do is you can go through and just get a list of spells that you know you're going to cast, and then you can choose which one they're prepared each day.
Can I multicast one, or is that just a wizard thing?
Multicasting is a sorcerer thing.
I don't mean multicast, but I mean, use one slot for. If I want to do bless twice, should I put bless on there twice instead of?
No, you just have to memorize it once, and it's in your memory forever, and you just expend spell slots to use.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to memorize the spell more than once.
Bubba, did you have a picture in mind for what your character? Are you doing the Goblin Rogue?
E.
What was that?
E.
E, as in like I don't know.
Goblin
like-
for
Yes.
Okay, English, we understand that.
It's no in Japanese.
We don't speak operator. All right. So, did you have a picture in mind for your character that I can go ahead and throw up there? You have a spell sheet now, by the way, or a character sheet. Sorry.
Let me see if I have anything.
And Tom is actually playing a Bugbear Barbarian. So, you two did not come to this island on the boat. You two were native born onto this island, and you were captured and instead of being executed or killed, you were refunctioned as slaves.
Always cool.
You're not actually. They don't put you to work in the mines. You actually have to help push carts. Tom probably works in the mines using a pickaxe, but you're probably going to be a cart pusher, as well as everybody that's in finger cages, because it's kind of hard to hold a pickaxe. So they're putting you to work.
The thing about that is they could put someone in front of Tom. Tom could swing over their head. There's probably like a little gnome or dwarf in front of Tom because they have to step closer. So it's just like
There probably actually has been a few dwarves or gnomes in front of Tom, and they've probably all been replaced with living bodies.
Oh my god.
possible.
welcome to the mines. Number of
It's
days
because
since
he's
accident?
Sasquatch.
0.
Number of minutes.
Last time Gregette killed someone, 5 minutes ago.
Now, JD, question regarding Rangers have spellcaster. As level 1, do not have spell. Do they know that?
Do rangers know that they don't have spells at level 1?
No, we know that we don't have spells, but they put us in finger cages anyway.
If you have not exhibited any ability to cast spells, then it would be like you, because people are going to know, like Jake, for instance. People know what he was. Whenever he was bought, they were informed he can cast spells. So he was put in a finger cage. You, however, or the ranger, or you can't cast spells yet either, can you?
Both of us can't.
Since you cannot physically cast spells yet, like it is impossible for you to cast a spell at this point, they would not put you in finger cages because there is absolutely no knowledge whatsoever of you being able to use a spell. It's kind of based off of whatever knowledge the people that convicted you of the crime that you did or did not commit would have had about your character prior to them being purchased. So it's kind of like what they would have known is what the captors know. Now we just got to get Bubba hooked up, and then we can do the prologue.
Plug him in. Go.
Hey, Jay, speak for me.
Okay.
Say something again.
Something again.
One more time.
I mean, I can do this all night.
I'm trying to set my volumes up because I can barely hear y'all, and when I raise my volume up, you start hot micing me.
Okay, Bubba, I'm going to ask a question, and it's probably going to be a stupid question, but I'm going to try to help you set up your character sheet while we're doing this. Being a goblin, I do not want you to be evilly aligned. So
You said
chaotic
chaotic
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah, that's what I put. I put chaotic neutral, but like I figured as soon as I put that, you would throw me a curveball like lawful good, and I would be really confused and not know where this was going. But I would let you try it.
No, I don't think I could pull that off.
You know, lawful good goblin just makes me picture a mentally deranged goblin walking into a town, being like, "I'm a paladin of Lathander."
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. I figured out what I asked. Like, I mean, a lawful good goblin rogue.
I steal from the rich and give to myself.
Yeah, I steal from the rich and I give back to the coffers.
I steal, but I still pay taxes.
That's it. That's what I was looking for. All right, let's see. So,
It's- The
This is
taxes
great.
are 10%. I stole 100 gold. Here's 10 gold for my taxes.
all right, Bubba, since I actually have a Volo's Guide to Monsters in front of me while you're looking for a picture that you would like to use, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. So, question number 1. As goblins reach adulthood at age 8 and live up to about 60 years old, how old is your goblin?
20.
Middle-aged.
I was honest to God expecting you to say 8. I'm just a kid. I don't know any better. Let's see.
That's what he tells people.
Goblins are typically neutral evil. That doesn't apply in this case because I do not want it, and I'm going to let Bubba be chaotic neutral. Goblins are between 3 and 4 feet tall and weigh between 40 and 80 pounds. Your size is considered small, by the way, so just keep that in mind. So,
320.
320 pounds?
3 foot 20.
Oh, 3 foot 20 inches?
And 20 pounds.
I got you.
25 pounds.
All
Oh
right.
my god, there's so many good choices.
No. I liked the one that you sent me with the goblin on the frog, too. That was funny as hell. I saved that one that I sent you on my phone. That one that I sent you because it made me think of Droop. First thing I thought of was Droop from the old campaign. All right. So just so you're aware, your base walking speed is 30 feet. You do have dark vision, so you're capable of seeing.
They seriously got 30 feet?
Yeah, they're small, but they have 30 feet. Wait, we're not even to the best part of goblins yet. They're actually pretty cool. I imagine that they're probably kind of
Have
difficult
one
to
behind
play.
you.
But yeah, I got one sitting right over there in the living room. Did you hear it? Singing the song of its people.
Yep.
Base walking speed is 30
Trying to-
feet. You have dark vision. You can see in dim light. 60 feet as if it were bright light. Darkness if it were dim light. And discern color in darkness, only shades of gray. All right. So get this. Fury of the Small. When you damage a creature with an attack or a spell and the creature size is larger than yours, you can cause the attack or spell to deal extra damage to the creature. The extra damage equals your level. Once you use this trait, you can only use it once you finish a short or long rest. So you can add up to your level and damage for a hit after a short or long rest. Also, you have Nimble Escape. You can use Disengage or Hide as a bonus action on each of your turns. And you can speak, read, and write Common and Goblin. So I will type those abilities up on your character sheet so that you can see them. And you have them. But just so you know, those are the abilities that go along with your Goblin.
Excuse me. Why is it that Marshall's picture is not showing up?
That's a good one.
Okay, which one? What do you think looks better?
Oh god, I'm really attached to the second one because it's Pun Goblin. There's memes all over the internet with that goblin, and I love every one of them. That's tough. I think the second one looks more like you, though.
The shit grin?
Do I? Yeah.
The shit grin.
Yep.
Okay, I found these. These are just fucking awesome.
That is funny. I think that's actually from the core rulebook for Pathfinder.
Guess who that is?
I don't know.
Brock.
Oh. I'm building as fast as I can, guys. Oh, he's here. Shh.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you both.
You don't even know what I did.
I heard it's Brock.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I know that's in reference to my Ark server character, Brack, that you can't seem to get.
Shut up, bro.
Brack! It's Brack! That's perfect.
But Boss Goblin, I ain't got no gold.
What do you mean pay you? I'm never going to pay you.
Taxes? With what money?
Oh, you sold something today. I'll take that money because you owe your taxes. But I was going to buy a blueprint.
Dr. Nimble.
I need it to make more money that you take from me.
Oh god, that scared the shit out of me.
What?
Something blooped.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh my god, where the fuck's my rule book? I am very prepared.
We can tell. 2 hours late and
Hey. Fucking MPs, that's all I gotta say.
Oh, we are all douchebags.
I think I only know like 2 or 3 MPs.
Oh, we're all douchebags.
Yeah, I was going to say the 2 or 3 I know are douchebags.
Me and Hunter. Hunter was an MP. Ghost Bear?
So yeah. So
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I'm trying to find my rule book. I just can't find it. It is 5e, right?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm talking in TeamSpeak too. Oops.
Oh man, now my box isn't big enough. That's gonna bother the hell out of my OCD.
we'll draw a bigger box.
I'm gonna have to now. Hey,
Or
Bubba, do me a
move them
favor.
all on the map.
I don't want to cover up my beautiful map. I worked really hard on that map.
Aren't we going to use that map to move around
We
on?
will cover this map.
That is actually not what that map is for. That map is for y'all's general layout purposes. And honestly, I haven't gotten to what all you actually all know anyway. So this is actually like basic. More is going to pop up on this map as time goes on, as you all discover it on the island. So this is just like, this is session 1 map. It's gonna be awesome. Bubba, make sure that you can move that token, please, sir.
He went with the Pathfinder stock goblin.
Oh god, dude, that's the funniest goblin though. Have you seen the memes?
Yeah, I've seen the what do you call
I don't see my token.
You don't
I've
see
seen
the player tokens?
I've seen the memes with them like saying stuff. What do you call a group of goblins rushing into a fight? fodder, that kind of stuff.
I think my favorite one is actually, what do you call a dragon that just wiped a party of players? Or what do you call a dragon that just, what is it? How does it go?
Okay, I put it on there. Can't move it.
What do you call a TPKing dragon? I think is what it was, and it's a party pooper. No. Put it down. Go. Scroll down from the map. Scroll down. There's a box that has player tokens in it.
Oh.
See if you can move that one. There you go. All right, put him back in his house. Put him back in his house. Back in his house. Next to the bugbear. God damn it, Bubba. I will take control of your token away from you. My OCD is just like on bananas tonight.
So are you going to adjust it so we can see the name tags of all the characters on the token?
Hold on 1 second. I think you should be able to anyway. It's just somebody's got to add the names to it.
I did, but you've got to go in as the DM and set it up so everybody can see it. Should be under here. An advanced.
Yeah, I was
player.
gonna do a Goblin Barbarian, but I think they're just too small. I don't think they would make good barbarians.
A great sword bigger than the goblin.
Pole vaults
This
with
may
the
be a dumb
sword.
question.
What'd you say, Bubba?
This may be a dumb question.
I doubt
How do I make or get rid of everyone's picture at the bottom? I thought it was the avatar thing, but that's not working.
it. You go to your gear all the way at the right.
Yeah.
You make sure that you
Chat, go all the way on the bottom. It's at names only.
Got it. Thank you. Did not see it.
I don't see that anywhere in here, Jake. Oh, show nameplate. Click.
There you go. Can everyone else see it? Because you may have to. You may have to go in, and there's a second set of check marks to the side of it that say can be seen by.
I don't see that. It just says show nameplate ? And then I check the box. So I think I see. Can you see everybody else's?
Nope. I can only see my own.
There's no other checkbox.
Hold on. Let me look. Find a game that I'm a part of, that I'm a GM of. Yeah. I know. Why is silent?
I think that's it. People's names should be starting to pop up.
Oh, the names.
Is it working?
In the at the top there should be an advanced player or advanced tab.
I've already done it. That's what I was saying. I figured it out. I think that's why I was asking if you could see the names now.
Oh. Yeah, I see them all.
Okay, cool.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this might not be a total train wreck.
Yay!
Oh.
Train needs to get off the rail.
Hey, look. You knew this was a session 0, pal. Don't get too antsy. I'm hoping that we can make it to the prologue. It'll take me about an hour, maybe.
For the train to start advancing. Rails were to be, we need off of that.
We're going off the rails on a crazy train.
Exactly.
She cites all of the lyrics from Ozzy Osbourne's song.
I mean, I don't think quoting heaven and hell would be a bad idea right now.
I think we can honestly work out most of the stuff with Rog, except for his point buy. So once we get his point buy in place and his skills, we should be good. Because like personality traits and the ideals and everything, Rog can work out on his own. And I mean, he's not starting with any actual gear anyway, so.
Do we need to outgrow the gear we rode on our character?
No keystring.
Nobody
We have
has
no
any of
gear.
the prisoners.
Yeah.
Man, there is no gear.
I didn't
No
even waste
keystring?
time on that.
I did.
Sadly, there is no gear. You
All right.
start with
Keep it there.
What's the goblin's racial adjustments?
+2 to dexterity and +1 to constitution.
Because I don't think most point buy calculators figure.
Probably not.
The goblins.
I think it's a stout gnome has the same racial as him. So if you want to set him up on the point buy calculator,
Stout gnomes have the same.
+2 dex, +1 con.
Huh.
But they won't have the same racial abilities, just the stats.
Oh, stout halflings. I was sitting here like I've never even heard of a stout gnome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say gnome? Not halfling. I'm sorry. That's the same. That's the point buy calculator we were supposed to use, right?
That's the one I've always used.
The one that's at the top of Google search.
Whenever you type in 5e point buy calculator.
It's right there.
Still with us, Bubba?
Yep.
All right, you see that link?
Yep.
Good. At the bottom, if you choose halfling, stout, it is the same as goblin. All right, guys, we've gotten a lot accomplished. If y'all want to take 5, bathroom break, grab a snack, whatever. I might actually have some whiskey. That's like I said, man. You come down, I'll break out the 12-year Glenfiddich.
See, this definitely makes me want to take a vacation and drop my wife off in North Carolina to her friends and me come and bunk with you for a night. Yeah, definitely. Bone chicka wow wow. Cassie will have to wait her turn. Is Cassie sitting in the room with you?
She is, but she just said, "I'm pregnant. I don't care."
You've gotten what you need from him.
Seed is in.
I'll be right back.
It is good.
Wait, what the fuck did I just do?
I'm back.
Can I be uber metagamey and pick Undercommon as my bonus language?
Where would a novice paladin have learned Undercommon?
That was my question to myself, and then I said, meh. I'll pick something else.
No, I mean it's within reason. You could have
Unless
taken.
I'm a drow ancestor.
I mean, you're half elf. Depending on where you were training as a paladin of Mistra, it wouldn't be beyond reason that you could have found somebody in the 5e verse to where they would have known. I mean, drow are more common on the surface now. I mean, not a lot more common, but they're still more common on the surface. So I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility.
I picked Dwarvish and Orc because Orc is kind of like Dwarvish in written. How's that? I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty easy to find either one of those languages. It's just Undercommon's more of like a specialized language normally. It takes like
It's from
years.
another plane, literally.
It takes like years of research to really learn Undercommon. But I mean, you get a bonus language of your choice. So if you want to spin it that you were taught Undercommon at a younger age,
I
that's
think I'm
cool.
gonna go for something else. Too much of a. I'd have to spend time learning that, and I'm paladin.
Well, what if you were trained to fight? Yeah. What if that was your upbringing?
Well, I guess yeah. I have around as a soldier. So. But I still need the training in the divine.
Well, I myself figured orc was a stretch, but because it was related to dwarven,
I have an ex. What if Master Dragonborn Chronic?
Sounds fun. I mean, like I said, if you want to go with Drow, that's your creative freedom to do that. I mean, I'm sure you can come up with a story that fits.
I'd have to spin that my mouth.
Or that he had spent time with Drow.
Bend to the end.
Yeah, but you know, you got to figure out why.
Could spin it with the existing.
Did I miss anything important?
I'd rather just make him a dragon.
Fair enough.
What happened?
Trying to find a way to speak Undercommon as my bonus language. Couldn't find a really good reason. I think you're lagging.
I'm lagging. Well, I can't see any of y'all's cameras.
Where's Marshall's and
I have mine turned off on
But I
purpose.
can't see Marshall's.
I can see mine. Oh, wait
I
a
can
minute.
see everybody's. I even see Amps, even though he's turned it off. I'm just kidding. I don't really.
Almost had me.
Yeah, just in case you actually thought that I could, I cannot.
I don't see Tom's.
I look, that would be me like doing this right here, like, and all of a sudden, oh, I can't see your camera. It's like,
there a mechanic to languages?
I don't think there's a mechanic to learn languages.
it's with 5e they left a whole lot up to like GM discretion. So that would be more along the lines of if you wanted to tell me that during specific downtime you wanted to study with such and such, I could give you a time frame as to how long it would take you to master like basics and how long it would take you to actually get to the point to where you're fluid enough to have a conversation, and then you know. Well, you get a bonus language with your background, and Draconic is reasonable. So, I would say with the due time and dedication with your previous master, you could have mastered Draconic, at least conversationally. Well, you could probably pick the words out, but you know.
Yeah. Somewhat.
Hey, okay, what am I supposed to do with that point calculator thing you sent me?
Oh, where it says you have 27 points left?
Yeah, is it supposed to be at 27 or are we doing?
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be at 27. So
It's supposed to be at 27.
Yeah, you change the race down there to Halfling Stout because it's a goblin, and then you just plug in what you want your stats to be, and then we'll transfer that over to the sheet on Roll20.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to type up your racial traits in Notepad and your rogue traits for level 1 in Notepad so I can transfer them onto the character sheet. You're not using the character sheet, so that you're not having to do like everything.
Like every other player that was here, but you know.
Shut up! You leave him alone. Rog is my friend. Be quiet, Brock.
You
Go
know,
home,
fuck
gnome.
off. Fuck off.
Can't paint a gnome green and call it a goblin.
You heard the man. We leave him alone. Fights, the wilderness, everywhere.
You need healing, buddy?
What the hell is a wilderness? What is this wilderness word you speak, you weird French man?
I have no idea, but it sounded very...
Yes, its pronunciation of words is very smart, unless, of course, that's how y'all pronounce it up there. Then you're very smart.
Oh.
Thanks for putting me down.
It's okay. We're here for that, buddy.
I changed my character to Chakrul. It's just a lot easier. And it's bugbearish.
It is.
You spelled my name wrong.
It's all caps.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Dude.
Forgive me, please.
You have to say my name like you're yelling it.
Name is like... Mark.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty sure that there's going to come a point that Quinnick, your character, is going to be very attracted emotionally and physically towards Chakrul. And I'm totally open for that relationship.
I feel that my character is totally blind and cannot feel. I don't know if that's a disease. Cannot feel.
See? It's perfect. It works perfectly. The fact that you can't see him and that you can't feel him whenever he's like, rubbing all up over you with his nasty, hairy, sweaty.
Oh, and
Can you
smell. I cannot smell or taste.
Okay, then it's perfect.
And I might as well throw in hearing.
It's perfect. Absolutely
I
perfect.
have no sense.
I'm trapped in my own body.
I'm pretty sure that having relations with Helen Keller is rape, regardless. Just say it. You can't even call that surprise sex because she doesn't understand when you yell surprise.
Yeah, you sign it out to her in her hand, then flop your... Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and I'm pretty sure that's some form of rape.
What was the sentence that they taught Helen Keller? One of the things. What was it? I'm not stupid now, or something like that. She could say one of the sentences she could say. I think that was what it was. I'm not stupid now.
I'm honestly not sure. The only thing I remember from the movie is her yelling water, and I laughed, and none of the other kids did, and I felt like a horrible person.
Well, if the shoe fits.
I mean, I am really bad, and I have a very sick sense of humor. But I can't remember any phrases. All I remember is her yelling water.
I know eventually she learned to talk and gave speeches and with the aid of someone talking for her. She did learn how to.
Bubba. You gave yourself a 15 charisma. That is so awesome. You are a slick ass goblin, dude.
He's our party space.
He'd have to be with the charisma like that. Shit. How did he?
Oh my
get
God, that's
18
awesome.
Charisma though.
Well, using the calculator, the dude's a boss. It's a perfect build. Perfect Goblin Rogue build.
What, did I do something wrong?
No. I was marveling at the fact that you chose charisma, and I know why you did it.
You're all about that charisma.
It's because you're Rogue. I mean,
Another key attribute for rogues is dex, which dictates stealth and all that.
I would have probably put him in
Worry about my
Constitution.
dex.
I'd have put him in con if it were me. For hit points. But I see what you're going for here, and I like it.
I mean, technically,
Hold on, I'll be back in 1 second, guys.
technically he could have 2 stats at 8, 1 stat at 10, dex at 14, con at 15, and charisma at 15, and have pretty good stats, except for, like wisdom or strength or something like that.
We're going for min-max. I don't like
It'd make more sense to have it at 14, but then again, when he gets to 4th level, he can bump that up to a 16 as well.
He can keep the 15, let's say, in one of them, because grab a feat.
Yeah. And there is a feat that gives charisma +1 and then adds something to your proficiencies.
For feat.
I think his intelligence would be at -8, and his wisdom would be at -8, and then his strength would be at 10. That's how I picture Rog from Ark. He's healthy, he's stealthy, and he talks real good, but he's not very smart and not very wise.
Dude, I am the brains to all the shenanigans.
Shenanigans you're good at, but that doesn't require much in the way of intelligence or wisdom. It's just like, hey, watch this, hold my ale.
Now think about it. Rog, on everything that he went into in Ark, any mission, he is the first one to die. By his teammates or just stupid bullshit.
This is true.
When he's by himself, he's fine. Rog has yet to die working a job by himself.
When you put it that way, maybe Rog should just go everywhere on his own from now on.
I get one person with me, and all shit breaks loose.
I'll give you your damn engagement ring back.
No, that's not fun.
Oh no, that's not what I mean, baby.
Nah.
That's what it sounds like.
What's your kid's name again, JD? I forget.
His name is Auden.
Auden. I don't know why I can't remember that.
Because it's a very unusual name.
I can't believe he's still up.
Well, he was over there.
You said it was autumn.
He was over there with Cassie, but Cassie is, of course, pregnant and just got really sick, and it scared him, and he started freaking out.
Yeah, but he's still up. Oh, you mean you were like asleep?
Yeah, I know. He was over there hanging out, but he normally stays up with me until about, well, actually, no, normally he's asleep by now. He had physical therapy this morning, so he
He's all pumped up.
Yeah, he took a really long nap this afternoon because of the physical therapy.
I mean, he doesn't even look tired. He's all playing with his pacifier.
He's hanging out. He's my assistant DM and future DM in the making.
Wait, am I missing
He also
anything?
likes to sit on my lap whenever I'm playing Ark and look at dinosaurs and learn the different dinosaur names. We make video games educational.
He's already
Do you
learning
give him
dinosaur
real
names.
names, or do you give him
Oh, yeah.
goblin names?
No. We use both actually.
So what we doing?
All right, I think I got all of your. All right, so you're filling in your skills right now, right?
Working on that.
Who, me?
Okay. No, I think Rog's the last one. I think you're done now,
I
right?
think I'm mostly done. I haven't done all my little bio things and stuff.
Because Rog is going to get skills based off of his background. So once he chooses a background and puts those skills in, I think we're pretty much done. And the background trait, I don't know which one to choose and put in for him, so I'm not doing that. But I've got all of his like first level stuff ready, and I'm about to paste it onto your character sheet, so don't freak out, Rog. I know it's a lot. You can trim it down however you want to.
You could probably give him a Mythweaver sheet too.
I'm kind of surprised that there's even a goblin in here. I mean, normally, isn't the best way to deal with them is to kill them?
Whoa.
Yeah, for the most part.
You touch Narog, Chakrul kill you.
If I
That's like-
touched him, I would have no idea that I was touching him. Or cut that head off, or, you know.
Is it assumed that none of us have a problem with the?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. It's gonna be a process.
It's going to be a bit of a process, but it'll work out.
It's more like one of those
Right
things.
on your shoulder.
It's a
I just pictured
mutual
that would be
partnership
something.
to not die. I believe that's the.
Do they even speak common?
Yes,
Yes.
actually.
They
Oh,
Both
that's
speak
goblin.
common and goblin.
Yep, that.
What's funny is I chose Goblin as one of my racial or one of my languages I can speak.
And what's your what are you?
I'm a human,
Human what?
wizard.
How the hell would you choose goblin? Wouldn't
Because
it be
I'm
draconic or something like that?
I do have Draconic. I have Common, Draconic, Elven, and Goblin.
What's the base language for a dwarf?
Dwarven.
Dwarven?
And then, oh no, I'm sorry. Dwarven is the base language for something else. What is it? Is
The
it goblin?
base language for orc and ogre?
I thought ogre was giant. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think giant is also
I think,
base language for.
orc. I think it is base language for orc.
Well, it's the script.
Yeah, a lot of them have dwarven script.
Goblin's a common, not a common. Well, it's a common language, as in there's a lot of things that speak it. There's
That's something you would
hobgoblins,
pick up,
goblins, bugbears. I'd imagine that Drow would probably speak a lot of goblin. Snurves would. Anything underworld would probably speak goblin.
Anything near the
Would
forest.
goblins speak undercommon?
No, they don't go that deep. They don't. Goblins, goblins can live above ground or in caves. Either one. Bugbears generally tend to like to go into caves, but they could be also either way. Generally, you see them in caves and such, but they don't go very deep into caves because they know what's down there.
Things that will eat goblins.
Much everywhere is.
But bugbears will also go into the woods and such too. They like to live in wooded lands. They're basically like Sasquatches.
That's why I put the picture there.
Is that why you were talking about that earlier?
Yeah, that's why I put that there.
I put a picture on Discord of a Sasquatch for.
Yeah, the caption I put was, "This should be the token for the bugbear."
I see it there now. That's fine.
Marshall, did you see that last bit I sent you?
Where the hell? Where am I supposed to put my type?
What type? Like redheads?
No.
Anal.
That's in the bio.
Long walks on the beach, redheads, and anal.
Put that under treasure.
Awesome.
Doesn't really even matter what it's attached to.
All right, I heard my name. Why did I hear my name?
Really? That's your name? Oh, shit.
Is anal?
That was probably the worst time to say that, Marshall.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. We're sorry.
Yeah, we are sorry.
I asked if you saw that last bit I sent you in Discord, and then Rog asked what. Where do we
Oh,
put that?
I totally missed that.
I was still on the anal.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the last thing. I agree. I like.
Okay. That sound good to you?
Yes, it does.
All right, I'll type something up sometime this week and send it to you and see if you still like it. But you'll have to make your own little backstory that ties in with it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Speaking of this week, what are we doing Friday, Jay? I had to cut out of the session early last time, so I don't know what we're doing in FSR.
I can't recall. I'll have to get done with this and then figure it out. I'm actually trying to like take the downtime while we're sitting here to prepare some more stuff. So I mean, obviously we're not going to be doing too much. We'll probably get just like the basic. This is how you got here.
Speaking of this Friday, what are we doing Saturday?
I don't really have any other time this month to do it, and we've gone for like however many months it's been. So
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from Matt, and I'm kind of like we need to do a session, but at the same time, meeting with Madam Eva without everybody present kind of takes away from Madam Eva. So I would like to still. What?
I said that's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to press on, but I mean, I don't ever hear anything from Matt really. He usually just kind of shows up, but he normally shows up because Michelle worked at the clinic and she doesn't work there anymore. So I don't know if he's like, I never got a response from him. I never got anything. So I don't even know if he's going to be there or not. And I know that Tom's got to work, but Derek said that he would be able to make it because I told Derek, I was like, I can't keep changing dates, and it's the only date that I got. And so Derek changed his plans so that he could make it. So we might just have to press on Saturday and do what we can.
I hate that about trying to schedule a game.
Yeah, I really like doing games in person, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, with work schedules and families and everything else, it's so difficult to actually find the time to get. And we have kind of a large group anyway. We have 7 players in that group, so it's a handful to try to maintain, much less schedule around.
I know. That's why I started playing on Roll20 is because all of my in-person games fell apart because of work and life and shit like that. I still miss the in-person stuff though.
I think it's more fun. To me, it's much more fun.
I can read people better if I can look at them.
How the hell am I supposed to upload to a specific folder? Of oh,
Why
right
are
here.
you
There
trying
you
to
go.
upload?
Nothing. Never mind. I figured it out.
Sorry, I asked.
Shit. So we might just have to press on, as much as I hate to do it. Is there a way to get rid of a duplicate uploaded picture in the library?
Yeah, you have to go through your library, delete it, and then clear your cache.
Wait, I found it. There's a way to do it individually.
You click it, trash can,
Nah, I just got rid of it. I'm good.
but sometimes it pops back in there because you've got to clear your cache. You'll be the only person that sees it, and it'll be a broken image for everybody else, but it still counts against your.
How much more were we planning on doing tonight?
We usually stop at 11, right?
I'm not sure what he's doing.
Oh shit! I was just hitting shift and talking instead of my push to talk key. Well, I was when we were almost done with characters, I was wanting to jump into just doing like the basic story, but with everything that's going on and the super late arrival, still working on his character sheet. So just kind of cut into our time. No, it's cool, dude. Life is life. I don't know if y'all want to. We could probably go through it in like 30 minutes and do a quicken thing, because I'd like to get us to a point where we're actually playing next time.
Well, can we do a thing where we just do the prologue?
Hold on 1 second. My son is not going to be quiet, and I can't hear anything. Okay.
Can we do a thing where we just finish up the characters tonight and then roll into the prologue and then the game next session?
Yeah, we can do that.
That way, you have a little bit more time to prepare. And
I mean, I'm ready to roll.
well, is Rog ready to roll?
Rog, that was a question for you, Bubba.
Is Rog playing Arma on accident?
No.
I don't see him.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. I don't know really.
I don't think there's going to be any. Well, there might be skill checks. Okay, two important questions. Have you picked a background?
Kind of, yeah.
Which one did you do?
Thief.
I think that isn't that just criminal in a book?
Yeah, it's criminal.
I'm not sure if there's like a specific thief or if there's a criminal.
There's the variant for spy, I think, but I don't remember one for thief.
There's not one for thief. There's just one for spy.
So it'd be criminal. Yeah, burglar. Criminal, burglar. And so your specialty would be burglary. So you would get deception and stealth automatically. So you have 2 free skills to use because those came with your goblin choices. So choose 2 other from your goblin choices for your skills. Hold on 1 second. No, not goblin choices, rogue choices. What am I thinking? So you can choose another 2 that you don't have from acrobatics, athletics, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, performance. Performance, persuasion, sleight of hand. You've already got the sleight of hand and the deception acrobatics.
Where are you reading at? I can't find it.
Rogue, page 95. It's at the bottom right of the page where it says skills. You get to choose 4 rogue skills, but on page 129 for your criminal background, you get deception and stealth automatically. So you get deception and stealth for free, so you get to choose 2 more from your rogue list. Like persuasion and intimidation.
Is Rog a rogue?
He is indeed.
I should have been named Claire then.
You'll have to elaborate on.
Because rogue and rog, it's just two letters off.
Okay.
So Claire, C-L-A-R.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
That's where that low intelligence comes in.
Yeah.
But I
That-
don't realize that.
But
Not
once you
even
pick
realize
2 more
that.
skills off that list, you also have an affinity or a trait as a rogue where you get a bonus roll on 2 skills of your choice, and it's always those 2 skills, and you get a plus.
It's half
Let me find it.
proficiency bonus.
At least at first level, you choose 2 of your skill proficiencies or 1 of your skill proficiencies and your proficiency with thieves tools. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make that uses either of the chosen proficiencies. So you could turn your 5 stealth into a 10.
It doubles your proficiency bonus, it not.
Yeah.
Proficiency bonus at level.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I meant, too. Yeah. You know what I meant. Starting to get late.
I know. I was just trying to clarify it for.
Yeah, sorry. My
Okay.
bad.
It's all chosen.
Alright, cool. Alright, so choose 2 of your skills to add another +2 to, and I would just kind of jot them down somewhere just quick, real fast.
You can change it on the setting page.
Can you?
Mm-hmm. Where it says normal, you can click on it and click expertise.
Oh, cool. Did not know you could do that.
I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm trying to be, but it's late here too.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe condescending wasn't the right word. Know it all.
No, it's fun. Alright, so now we're at a point to where we could actually just kind of... The prologue will not take long. Normally our cutoff time is going to be somewhere around like 11:30, 11:45 anyway. And I don't think it's going to take that long. So if y'all don't mind, we'll just go ahead and get started as to y'all getting to the island. If y'all would rather just go on ahead and call it for tonight, we can just start fresh next time.
So
whatever.
option B.
Alright, so just go ahead and call it now.
I'm fine.
I can go either way.
Yeah.
I think if we go next week, it'll all be more fresh.
Okay.
But then playing is fun. So, either way.
I'm sorry we didn't get to play tonight. Next week we'll start at 7. Actually start at 7 without me being gone for 30 minutes. So we'll
What
start
if there's surprise enchiladas again?
I don't know if there's surprise enchiladas. I might start late again. You can't really turn down surprise enchiladas.
It's
just
like
kind of a thing.
surprise sex. You really can't turn it down.
But I'm thinking that we're probably going to do 7 to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to be consistent.
Same here.
So it has been a wonderful day 0. Not your boat.
No.
I got my very first 5e cleric.
Yay! I liked cleric. I played dwarf cleric on one of the campaigns, and I really enjoyed it.
Clerics are fun.
Except maybe if you're dating a bugbear.
As long as you're blind and all those other things, you're fine.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Bubba meant the roguish archetype thief.
Yeah,
Oh.
he doesn't choose that until 3rd.
I thought it was first.
No, you get that at where the hell did it go? I was just looking at it. Yeah, 3rd level. Fast hands. 2nd story work. Supreme sneak. Use magic device.
Yeah.
I did not even realize that was really a thing in 5e. I've never came across it before.
It's only for rogue thief archetype. Like certain ones say arcane casters and such as that. He can use them even though he's not an arcane caster.
Not even a check or anything at 13th level. You can just use whatever.
Mm-hmm. He can use a Holy Avenger at 13th level.
It's crazy. God, level 17, you can take 2 turns during the first round of any combat. Take your first turn at normal initiative, and then your second turn at your initiative minus 10.
Yeah. But also look at the assassin's abilities.
Yeah, I know. I've always looked at assassin and preferred it.
That's what Bella was going to be until I found the swashbuckler.
That's just crazy.
You get, I love the first one for assassin for sure. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against that creature in the surprise is a critical hit. So you just have to hit them and it's a critical, and then your sneak attack damage doubles. Pretty awesome.
If
Yeah, it does. It's a critical. So a level 3 rogue has what, 2d6 sneak attack? Yeah. So 2d, that's 4d6 plus you double the weapon. And if you've got, just say it's a rogue with a great sword, that's 8d6. Yeah. I'd say human martial weapon master.
yeah,
Oh,
strike from the
I was-
dark with my claymore.
Exactly. It's a Vorpal blade. Oh, I
Just,
critted you.
an and
Okay.
a half.
Yeah.
I redid the base again a little bit, Bubba. I paid some more money and expanded it out, made it a little bit bigger.
Okay, I'm gambling away all my money, so I'm getting rid of all that shit.
Oh, yeah, I need to do some gambling.
Guys with my
I'm gonna log in and make sure everything's locked up.
Hey man, you're doing pretty good. You're rolling above 10 for the most part. Jeez. Now you're just spamming stuff. Hmm.
So since I think we're waiting to do the prologue next session, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So have we basically called it for the night then?
Yeah, you are free to leave as you choose.
I am extremely tired and I have a college class tomorrow morning, so
I understand.
all good, man. See you next week.
good night, guys.
So I'm going to still be in the chat, but I believe I'm going to go play Ark.
I'm going to hang out for another few minutes.